gambled on pillow fights?
I was on 20
hold
bucks.
on. Pillow fight? Pillow fights?
TFC.
We suck to it.
Are these men or women?
Oh,
Men.
they are.
It was men.
They're
Except somebody's
effeminate men.
So they were men.
One guy was a former MMA guy.
Yeah.
You tell him he's effeminate.
You don't think he's ever honked a horn? Seriously?
No. Not that there's any problem with that, right, RJ?
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
He takes. I win the first
Never
one.
honked. No, stop. Fucking stop it.
8-9.
Never honked a horn.
So he
I'm stunned.
So I
imagine how your mom feels. The Yankees are on the West Coast.
So I said, all right, your pick next match. So he takes the guy. He was the former world welterweight champion.
For pillow fighting?
Correct.
You said pillow fighting, not pillow biting. I want to make sure we got
that. Was thrown out a lot.
That joke came out too.
Yeah, that
Yes.
What?
Yes.
And I'm going, this ain't going to be good. And I got the alert on my dashboard that tire pressure I'm losing. I go, you son of a bitch. So I turned around and I went up to Warren Tire and
Randy took care of you?
Yeah, it had 2 holes from that little nail thing.
Wow.
Yes.
Why'd you run over it twice?
I don't know why there was 2, Michael. I don't know why. There should have been a freaking nail in there.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay?
He doesn't look.
So today I wanted to say something. To say, you know what? I had to go.
Did you stand up?
No, I didn't. I should have.
You should have. You're on the show.
But I'm in the line. I go in the line with the
hundreds of thousands of people are
Was
watching.
it still there?
Well, no, I go there again today, and there's 2 cashiers each side, and I'm looking at the line. There's about 5 people in both lines, right? So eeny meeny, pick one, right? Okay, I picked this one here, right?
Yeah. Wrong one. Was there a dog in line with you?
I'm second in line. 15 minutes, and I'm watching 20 people go in the other one here.
Yeah.
And there's people here that are just doing. They didn't think nothing of it, and I really wanted to say something, and I said no, because it wasn't the girl. It wasn't the employee's fault. But these 2 people, I just wanted to smack them because they weren't thinking nothing.
Talking smack. That's what you do.
That's
Yes,
what you do,
yeah.
baby.
So guess who? Guess who works there that he could have yelled at?
Who?
Shrimp Scampi's what mother?
But I always picked the
And
wrong
Vinny's
line.
going, what are you talking about, Shrimp Scampi? And he got
And if she saw me at Lowe's earlier buying the furniture, she'd probably put the fucking board of the nail in it. I'd drive over it. You drove over my nail.
Good God.
Sucks to be
You
you,
guys
bro.
do that? You ever pick the wrong line?
Yes.
All the time.
Yeah.
Oh, when I do that,
And I get it sometimes.
what's the
but-
third Indiana Jones movie?
Temple of Doom. No, Last Crusade.
Last Crusade. So when they're in there with the chalices, you have chosen poorly. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking with you. You have chosen poorly.
I did.
All right, so
But anyway.
what we learn? Don't go shopping with Jackie Tots.
Go with
at Lowe's.
me.
All right. Guy comes up to you and goes, sir, I'm from the Polish Anti-Defamation League. And he goes, you are an ass. He says, I'm complaining to the captain. And the 2 Italian guys from Brooklyn go, not now. We're throwing you overboard.
He was never heard from again.
No,
The guy from Brooklyn, was that the guy with the shoes?
No.
Well, no, the best humor is self-deprecation.
Right, yeah.
He knows
So
that.
I basically had to go to the captain, and the guy was sitting there. And
Was his last name Stubing?
he filed a complaint, and I just was
God.
and the captain defended me. He said, Vinny's been on the ship, and he had a Norwegian accent. It was a Norwegian cruise line. He goes for like 8 cruises in a row. That's approximately, whatever he said, 28,000 people. You're the first person that's complained. Yeah. I can't ask him to stop doing that. I suggest he takes it out of his show, and I did. I said I'll do that. And then the guy left, and the captain was great. He's cool because I had another show the next night. He goes, can you change it? I go, what do you mean? He goes, make it Norwegian. You're half Italian? Yeah. So anyway, the next night, who's sitting in the front row? Mr. Anti-Defamation. Right? And I come to that part, and I go, I couldn't believe it. I said, yeah, I'm half Italian, half Norwegian. And I got a big laugh. Yeah. I go, I make myself an offer I don't understand. And it got a laugh. And he didn't. And he storms out of the theater. And the captain was in the way. Is his zipper undone? Looks like, oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what's with you checking out crotches lately?
It wasn't. It was right there.
It's like fucking 2 times in 3 weeks. You're looking at.
You got to show actually what I sent shortly after that. What
Was
my
it mine?
wife said to this because it was hilarious.
I was home laughing.
So your opener
your opener the other night.
Oh,
And
did
it
he?
was open.
His zipper was open.
Oh,
So you
really?
could see his shirt was untucked and the
Oh,
shirt was
dude,
going to
that's
come off.
awesome. I'm surprised you didn't tuck the money
And I-
right
I-
there. Oh, I should. When you paid him, you like
They gave him the cash in the middle of the set. I
Yeah,
thought
you
that's
could have
what it
tucked
was.
that
That's
shit
what I
right in
thought you
there.
were going up to do.
Oh my God, that would have been epic.
He's
That
Yeah,
the
the best
best
way
up.
to end the
If I'm
how
sitting
well,
home, if I'm
Save
sitting
that.
home
Text
and the
me.
phone is blowing up, and they're
My
talking
wife-
about
that is incredible.
I know.
See, my wife
Well,
says,
So then we went. We were going to have
Well.
Seth go up and tell him
Hey,
again.
hold on. Not bad. You guys are paying attention.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's,
no.
I
Dude, I
Still
thought the
talking
first
about it.
I really enjoyed the first guy. I thought his impressions were
You
great.
should have seen this dick.
I was
I'm
actively
going to go my
trying
number
not.
5, and you guys are going to look at me and go, what the hell's wrong? There's a guy that's standing across from me right now. His zipper is wide open.
I was sitting and who I was with.
Wow. I'm going to go my number 5, and you guys are going to look at me and go, what the hell's wrong? There's a guy that's standing across from me right now. His zipper is wide open. It's
Tell
so
him.
friggin' distracting. I'm not going to tell him. This is so friggin'
Got
distracting.
shit stain on his ass, too?
His zipper is wide open.
You're right there.
Okay, so my 1 through 5, you can put number 1 for each one of these. Number whatever, the one I'm going to go with right now. It was 1980.
Oh, I know.
So 1980.
We're doing super chats?
Hold on, yeah, we're
Oh,
going to
this is important.
super chat.
$10. Go tell them.
It's the guy in the black right there.
Excuse me, sir. I think your zipper's undone. Your zipper's undone.
Your zipper's undone.
Wasn't me. Wasn't me.
Was it? Yes, it is. Oh,
It wasn't me. I was just
it
instructed.
was right in my face. It's right there.
Can't take you guys anywhere.
So, super chat.
Tim,
You got to give them the right of way.
Oh,
So one of
somebody just puked right in front of me.
So one of the biggest. So one of the biggest
Oh boy.
between that and the fly opening, we've had a great show.
Oh Jesus. There's chunks. Yeah, there's chunks.
I'm trying to do Sully's bit here.
I think I don't know if I can continue.
Yeah, dude.
So to finish the thing, so we all know about the busy intersections.
Yes.
Especially the busy intersections.
Cover yourself, RJ.
And that is the people who, in these busy intersections, I'm
What
talking.
is going on?
They just walked right through it.
And the fact that the guy just
Don't walk in it.
don't walk in it.
So you're still what's under your craw, Kenny?
So
What's underneath my craw?
I can't. Okay,
Is this
no.
guy throwing on it?
Between the guy with the open fly, I think. All right. So what?
So
what-
was I wrong with the open fly?
no?
Was
Because
I
we saw
wrong?
the guy. We saw
No,
the
I
guy.
think the best part is he goes, "Why are you looking?" I go, "I wasn't the corporate."
It was
hair."
right in my face,
Dude, and then when
Why
he
did
turns
face
around,
fall?
he looks down, he realizes, oh, he's right.
It's right there.
Okay.
It looks like
So,
pineapple.
all right, so here's
Oh,
one for
it's-
you.
Oh, Kenny's still going.
Well, you got to finish the bit here. So, no.
Watch out! Don't step in it.
So here's the thing.
Oh.
We all know the busy intersections and people with the pedestrian rules, which we understand. You know, they have a right of way. Well, at these busy
I'm
intersections,
not going that way there. I'm
Like-
going back here.
like the one that got me lately has been Aviation Road meets Quaker Road and Route 9 at Miller Hill.
Okay, we know where you are.
Multiple times. Now, the busy intersections, what do they have? They have these
Watch out! There's throw up right there.
They have these buttons.
Watch
So
out!
easy-
Watch out!
Here it
Watch
comes.
out, watch
All right.
Oh, is he
So where
going?
was I? Oh, I lost my train of thought here. 'Cause- okay.
You're still in the intersection.
Okay,
There's
yeah.
puke
So-
out there.
So to finish the story.
Talkin' Smack is brought to you by the Bullpen in Suite 216 on Glen Street in downtown Glens Falls. The Adventure Family Fun Center on Route 9 Lake George. Oscar's Smokehouse on Raymond Lane in Warrensburg. Clean It Out Containers and Junk Removal South Glens Falls. GA Bove Fuels. Give Mike Sullivan a call at 518-337-6599. The Edward Jones office of Stephen Babson at the corner of Bay and Washington in Glens Falls. By Mullen Construction and Seamless Gutters. Glens. High Society, 345 Main Street, Hudson Falls. By Allen B. Powers, CPA, Bay Street, Glens Falls. And by Jim's Glass Service, 6 2nd Street in Queensbury. Old School Pest Control at oldschoolpestcontrol.com. GNS Printing. GNS Printing, 518-232-2465. This podcast on the Talking Smack Network is brought to you by GNS Printing, providing solutions, not just printing. Give Tim Cooper a call today for all of your printed products. GNS Printing, here to help, offering the most customized, friendly, and reliable service with competitive pricing that you will find anywhere at 518-232-2465.
Warning. The following program is a collective of characters talking about the happenings in the sports and entertainment world. It's meant to be fun in a comedic, informative way. The opinions expressed on this show do not necessarily reflect the beliefs of their peers, their bosses, maybe even you. There may be some cuss words because that's how people talk in the real world. We'll try to keep the locker room talk to a minimum, but if you're young, please seek permission before watching any further.
Welcome to week number 34 of Talking Smack upstairs at the Bullpen. I'm Dan Miner. Welcome to the show tonight, and we got a big show lined up for you tonight. We got a very special guest. We'll get to that old guy and coming up in just a little bit. First, what are we doing? I probably should say, let's introduce the cast here tonight of Talking Smack. Last week, he did the show under duress and distress. And well, let's get to him right now. Let's talk to our friend Snacks. The NEFL Executive of the Year. Snacks, Hank Pelton here tonight. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you.
Glad I could make it.
All right, so last week you were under duress and distress.
Passing, I think.
You were having a baby.
Yeah, pretty much. Passing a kidney stone.
Passing a kidney stone, as we like to refer to it, Mike Romeo's child.
Little Romeo.
You brought in little Romeo. There's
little Romeo
there's,
right here.
There's the little rock of love.
Yeah.
Little Romeo.
No.
So we have a better picture.
This is what.
No.
Yeah.
That's not that. But you know.
No, look at the picture.
That's what it felt like.
This is what it.
Oh yeah, there it is. Wow.
That's what it felt like. I had to find something in comparison that was gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of like Bret Michaels, his Rock of Love.
Look at your smile.
Yeah,
I had to do that because I got that gap in my tooth now.
Wouldn't you smile like that if you had just passed that? I mean,
yeah, right.
Yeah. So
exactly.
We will get to more about your little Romeo later on, but
is that a bowling ball, Hank?
No, he's just happy to see you.
Who wants to change that thing? Good Lord.
Somebody's paying child support, and it ain't
I
Snacks.
guess. Oh, my God.
Not Snacks. So Snacks is here. You feeling better tonight?
I feel a lot better.
Very good. It's nice to know you're feeling
Wow,
better. We're all happy. The audience is happy, and you still look like you're
having a
full
baby.
term. Joining us tonight from Parts Unknown. He's been here. He's been there. He was out with the food truck. We don't know what the food truck looks like at our place.
Not anymore.
We forgot.
Look at me.
No.
Go ahead, Sully. What do you got?
Nothing.
Okay.
We got the coach, Jack Celeste, Jackie Tots.
Jackie.
Hey,
Jackie
so
Tots.
you were supposed to be coaching Little League tonight. What's happening?
Yeah, we got down there and little rain.
Little rain.
Then it stopped.
Wait. You're telling me it rained in the North Country? I don't
We
believe you
needed
for a
it,
second.
Ooh,
dude,
Jackie Tots.
Yeah, we got down there. And,
this was from this afternoon. What the hell were you thinking?
I was.
God, you're homely.
Yeah.
He was mad.
What the hell is that?
Why does he look like a Smurf?
I was sitting behind the food truck. I was waiting for the guy to come out. I had to do some stupid paperwork today. So yes.
Did you say he looks like a Smurf?
On mine,
And his-
on mine, he
and
does.
his computer
Looks like
does.
he's trying to do the same thing that he got rid of.
Yeah, I look kind of.
I don't care.
It does.
Me,
Look
so
at that picture.
Maybe it's something about being in that seat. I'm not really
Yeah.
sure.
Do I look better now or no?
Yeah, you
Okay.
look better. You look like
Can I ask you a
I
question?
didn't get a nap, but
Why are all your labels turned the opposite way?
I got no clue. It's just things bounce around in there.
Those labels, as we
Those
like
labels.
to say, RJ, they could go either way.
Right.
They could go either way.
Yeah.
So how many did you serve today?
A lot.
Okay,
110 or
that's
so.
110
Somewhere around there.
by yourself.
110 what?
People.
Oh, people.
People, Michael.
I thought they were talking about food.
Yeah. I did serve food, Michael.
A tough crowd today, I can tell.
Hey, they're hostile. Hey. All right. Well, it's good to see you. I mean, hopefully you'll stay awake through this show.
Actually, I feel pretty good.
All right, because last week you slept through the goddamn
I
show.
was
Yeah,
shot
but it was
last
fun.
week.
He's
But
fun.
it was
sleeping.
fun. Yeah. I thought we have a
Actually,
side
it
pool. Don't we?
worked.
We got a side pool going to see who's going to fall asleep first, Pete or.
Yeah, really. Ooh. What?
Whoa.
Also joining us tonight, the Duke of Daiquiris from. He did not golf today. I have no idea how this is going to go tonight. He didn't golf today.
Doesn't mean he didn't drink. He's just getting golf.
Fake, Danny. I'm fake.
I had a full day.
Ladies and gentlemen, RJ Stockdale.
Yeah, I'm here.
You're here. Full day, my friend.
Yeah, I just want to talk about Sunday afternoon quick.
What happened?
We played in a golf tournament for Humbugs, Airway Meadows.
Mhm.
It was like fucking Coney Island. We had planes coming in, planes coming out, people parachuting.
They were parachuting
Oh yeah, there's a lot of parachuters.
while you were golfing. Did they land on the course?
Yeah, that's the sound you hear. You think I'm freaking kidding you?
Yeah.
Did you
We,
try to hit any?
I was going to
You
say,
up on
did you
him?
aim for any of them?
I would have.
Like 4.
I hit it high, but not that high.
If
So,
RJ was aiming, they couldn't be more safer.
Oh shit! Sully, change your bong water. Now, with that being said,
How much money did they raise?
15 grand for St. Jude. So,
Awesome.
so for Ange, Keegan, the whole Humbugs crew,
I know they're big watchers of the show.
excellent job. I'm trying to encourage her to do it one more year.
That's awesome.
So we'll see.
That's
How
awesome.
did our sign look?
Your GA Wolf sign looked good.
The Talkin' Smack sign.
Oh, we did have a Talkin' Smack
Yeah,
sign.
of course we did.
I had one too.
Did you take a picture of it?
I actually didn't. Listen, I suck so bad I didn't. I'm such a. We actually took a picture in front of my sign. We didn't take one.
What
in
do
front
you
of
had a
ours.
sign
use,
with
a
just a
Polaroid?
fucking RJ?
It's our RJ Bullpen.
Okay.
Did you use a Polaroid?
Fuck you, Hank.
He picked it up in 1 hour photo right before he went down.
Hey.
Somebody's standing there with a crayon going.
He was up there in Northway Plaza. He went through and grabbed it there.
Hank doesn't realize it. I use his kidney stone as a golf ball all day.
Every time you hit it, he goes, ow, ow, ow. Joining us today from Parts Unknown, he's the man that's got gas, and we're glad he has it. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome the Soul Dog to the show, Mike Sullivan. Sully!
What is up, gang?
How you feeling, brother?
Good.
All right.
Good. Yep.
No gorilla attacks this week?
No, I've been.
So far, I mean, it's only Tuesday, but no gorilla.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Check me within an hour.
You know, as the coach would say,
Things
you
have
go
gone
either
awry.
way. Oh, look at this.
Oh,
Let me
look at the
tell you
stunned look
about
on my face.
Best friend. He's a warm boy. Cuddly toy. Love him till the end.
Yeah. He's a huggy bear. Yeah.
All right, so you're in your last days of 54dom.
Yeah.
That all? Whoa.
Double nickel.
That's all 54? Get out. You're too young. Go away. This is the old fart table, baby.
Wait,
All right.
hold on.
Wow.
What is this?
What's it?
Oh, this is last year.
No.
Well, where Pete was trying to hit on the girl that does the hula hoops.
Yeah,
You had, I remember that.
You had evil thoughts too.
You did.
Don't start.
You weren't the only one.
I know. It took me like 6
You know,
days
you
to
actually
learn
have
that.
to move.
Yeah, I was going to say those hips have to
Can
rock
you
that.
It's not a
imagine?
fucking magic trick.
It's like you slid it over and waiting for
Right,
him
right.
to disappear.
So I told you we had to jump through a lot of hoops to be on this show. You know?
Oh, you doing those jokes all night long?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
He'll be here all night.
Here
Try
to-
the veal.
Here, guy that's been with me for over a quarter of a century and doing his thing there, working as the associate producer. He's on site. He's making it happen. He's got hot water, so he's a happy cat. And his wife is celebrating a birthday today. We'd like to say happy birthday to Kat. Happy birthday, Cat.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cinnamon Man Bun, John Pratt.
Hey,
Yo,
good
Johnny.
afternoon. Yeah, you never realize how much you really appreciate hot water until you don't have it.
Yeah.
So, big shout out to Mr. Dan Miner for the use of his truck yesterday and actually getting. Yeah, it was more the muscles actually.
Yeah. Did you change the water heater yourself?
I did. Yeah.
Did you really? You can do shit like that?
Well, dude, it was literally like the electrical in two hoses.
That's
it's not
Hey,
hard.
they let you round flammable stuff.
I don't. Not.
Just saying, haven't you delivered propane? I mean, I feel that
they didn't let me do it for long.
I wonder why.
You want it delivered professionally. That's what Steve is.
Yes, exactly.
They don't let me touch shit like that.
Dude, why is Seth showing this picture? Look at
But
that
that is
hair.
Catherine. Happy birthday,
Happy
Catherine.
birthday to my beautiful wife.
She is the best singer.
Who's the dude with the no hair?
You look like Doogie Howser.
Who the hell's the guy with her?
Neil.
I know it is.
Neil Patrick Harris.
Right,
over
no,
here.
exactly. I think that picture was taken the night of like your bobblehead. It's taken, I think, at the talk of the town the night your
my God.
bobblehead came out, just to show you how long ago that picture was from.
It's funny because it was about a month ago. Our one granddaughter, we were talking to her, and all of a sudden it's like realized she hadn't been born when my bobblehead came out.
Oh, really?
So it's like, Papa's got a bobblehead. She goes, what?
Scared the hell
So then
out of her, didn't it?
yeah, I did. So we showed her one, then I gave her one in the box, so she got one of the original ones. So
I never got one.
That's the way to keep it in a box.
You've got
How many do you still have?
150,000.
I got four left.
That's
How
it.
many did you
I got one you can have
originally
for $100.
I had 100.
You did.
Oh, wow. You've
Yeah.
gone through 96 of them?
I think I had 2.
Yeah, there's two downstairs in the bullpen, both missing their microphones. So they're
We've got replacements on the cake.
speaking of that, we got to say hello to producer extraordinaire back at the crib tonight. He's chilling back there.
Truly parts unknown.
Yeah, from probably you don't have live PD on tonight, do you back there?
Unfortunately, no.
No, good. Thank you. Thankfully for us,
Oh, there
we'd
he
like
is.
to welcome in from Parts Unknown, the Shadow. All right, Mr. Producer.
Are you unsupervised at that?
What, Pat?
What?
In the crib?
What?
Are you unsupervised?
What do you mean unsupervised?
Is there anybody? Yeah. what's
No,
going on?
no one evades my privacy down here.
Is that what we call it?
Down where?
Down where I live.
I want you to open up that closet behind you right now. I want to see what's in there.
Yeah, there's a bunch of
It's not a closet. It's not a closet, actually.
a lot of inflatables back there, baby.
Actually, I think I know.
Wait a minute. The last time he dealt with an inflatable, he was riding shotgun with JP.
I do think I know what would pop out of that closet, though.
What is that?
Oh, Jesus.
What the hell are you doing here?
Oh, he got molested by a clown.
Pete loves clowns.
Isn't that Tukey?
I think no, that's not Tukey.
That's
Bubbles.
Bubbles.
That's Bubbles the clown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you think she got that name? Bubbles.
Oh God, this is gonna be bad tonight. This got bad written on. This got bad written all. And ladies and gentlemen, joining us as our special guest tonight, a guy that I've worked with for the last 28 years.
Pushing 29, brother.
If I had killed him when we first started working together, I'd be already out on good behavior. But no, here he is.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome the icon Guinness Book of World Records holder, just turned 80. Ladies and gentlemen, Pete Cloutier. What's up, Peter?
All right, I'm done. I'll see you guys later.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh, there. Oh, Jesus.
Did you give him the day off, Dano?
I told him he could take tomorrow off if he wanted.
There you go. All right.
I could use a vacation.
Get out of the way, Buttercup. There you go.
But yeah, so how's it feel to be here on Talkin' Smack finally?
I heard you guys talking about this, and I haven't had an opportunity. Haven't
Uncle Rico.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, the producer's working hard back there.
Oh, man.
He's got it.
I'm gonna shout that little guy someday. I really am. I'm gonna paintball or something.
The only one that has a concealed carry permit at the table.
Me, right there. Yeah.
Can you?
I wanted to bring it tonight, but
Where were you when the kid on the bike was beating me up? Jesus Christ!
I could have come up and put a cap in his ass if you called me.
I'm getting bullied out front, and Mr. Concealed Carry guy.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. You want an 80-year-old popping out? Go pow!
I want Seth to stop. Is what I want to do.
This is one of my favorites
Oh, my
here.
God.
Look at the groin on that guy.
See, you know this is photoshopped. You know how you know this is photoshopped? Because Pete would never, ever, ever wear those shorts without his jeans underneath them.
That's right.
That's true.
And a cell phone clip.
Right, yes, clipped right to the side.
Well,
All right, so-
or his wallet in the pocket.
So get up closer to the camera. I want people to see what your hat says.
Oh, my hat says moist. Okay, which is a word that for some reason some ladies just don't like.
What
I
the
don't
hell?
know.
I don't understand
No,
that.
say
either.
it again.
Don't they have?
Well, it said
What's the word?
wait a minute, moist.
Say
We know Pete sucks. It shows it right there.
Yeah, so that's after Frank shows up. I got to do the little old lady from Pasadena cleanup.
Now,
job
this
here.
is prior to your new haircut regimen.
Yeah,
Now,
it was. Yeah.
So you're on a 4-step program?
Yeah, I'm on it's like that thing you put on your lawn. You know, I'm
Okay.
on step 3 right now. Okay.
So step 3. So is this to make you look younger?
Hell no.
All right,
And I'm
When I
not
say
getting
it's not working.
What is the 4-step program for your
Step 1, you cut a hole in the box.
Yeah, I cut a hole. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Step
It
2.
was a trim up, then it was a higher trim, and step 3 was a trim, and then the
They
last
cut a
one.
hole in your box.
Yeah, I did it.
That's the way we do it.
Phenomena.
I've never seen Frank look that happy.
Oh, Frank, watch it. Yeah, just watching Pete at work. Oh, there you go.
Oh, I'll take the hat off now. Uh-oh.
No,
Really?
no,
That's what it is. The cupcakes. He likes moist cupcakes, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's very moist.
All
That
right.
is,
So
you didn't get that from the food truck, that's for sure. No. Can't get a freaking glass of milk, no less a cupcake.
I can get milk.
Do you want food truck milk?
I always got you milk,
Takes
didn't
care
I?
of me.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you do. You
25 years too fucking late. Wow.
I'm surprised you didn't bring a cow with you. Yeah, really.
So Pete, how does it feel to be able to pretty much say whatever you want for a change?
I try it on the air, but you stop me.
I need that gig right now.
Yeah,
Still,
yeah.
there's something about that. But
Yeah, I haven't gotten nasty yet.
yeah. Well, you're up late. I mean, usually at this point you're
Yeah.
already in bed.
Yeah, Judge
I mean, what
Judy-
time is it right now?
Yeah.
7:16. So at 7:16, you're usually at home in bed,
I'm
dreaming
toast.
about Judge Judy and
Well,
what's
no.
underneath that robe.
You got the hots for Judge Judy?
No.
Yeah, he does. Don't you even start.
He's got the hots for me, baby.
Oh my God!
You ought to see my robe.
Oh, this is before either one of them went through puberty.
Is that Seth? Is that Seth?
Yeah.
Get out of here. Is it really?
Hey, we're fellas.
Oh my!
We were just at the Blue Oyster.
He looks like a ventriloquist.
He looks like a ventriloquist.
He looks like a ventriloquist dummy.
And Margaret,
It's like Jeff Dunn should have his hand up your ass.
No, I can see his thumb. So that's
Just like Jeff Dunham there.
Here, Sully, want to smell?
Wow.
No. You don't want
Seth's home just shaking his head right now.
Seth's loaded with pictures right now. I mean,
Oh, yeah, he's got
You figure Seth's been around for the last 14 years or whatever.
Yeah, we had him come in. He was, back in junior high, something like that.
Before, I can't remember. But you've been around. But you were around. Did you? Oh, because you went to South Glens Falls.
He was around when I was in high school. I used to listen to him.
Did he?
He did the dances.
Who, Seth was?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
You were at one of the first marathon dances.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I did the first marathon dance over the South Glens.
What did that give?
Now the next one's going to be for you.
They did the Charleston.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Love it. Sorry. No, hey, listen. After last week's show, you got a lot to live up to. Mike Romeo last week came out here, kick ass, and took names. He was on fire. So you got a lot to live up to.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's.
I'm used to you, so I'm not expecting.
Been training Mike quite a lot.
I know.
Back,
ever since he was,
a little guy.
nursing.
Yeah. Nursing. Yeah. What thinks you stop?
Well, right above next to my head, because I got a kegger. So right next to my head, you'll see the super chats thinger there. And if you want to get in the super chats, you can do so. If you got a question for Pete, what we're going to do later on, just so that everybody knows, we're going to do a rapid fire segment with Pete that each one of us is going to keep going at you with questions.
Okay.
So what I'm looking for the super chatters tonight to come back and do it.
Well, it's like
hold on a
Thursday,
second,
right?
Pete, read on the bottom of your screen. You see what it says? Super chat. It's tough to see, but Pete is visibly excited, and I'm really looking. Nate Bremer, ladies and gentlemen. Way to go, Nate.
Whoa, that's from Nate?
He never disappoints.
Hey, Nate, time to go to sleep, buddy.
He's
Take a nap.
Super chat.
Super
Someone
chat.
woke Pete up a century early.
Yeah, they did. They made a movie about that, How to Train Your Dinosaur. Mine's out back.
Super chat.
Still training them. Yeah.
They just don't like it when PD says it.
It?
Little Maddie checking in.
Little Maddie? Hey, moist. Moist. Try that one, buddy.
You know, his wife makes some really nice moist cupcakes.
Yes, she does. She's
Super chat. Wheel is halfway over. Late for Pete. So you don't even know what the Wheel of Fortune looks like, do you?
Is that Vanna chick still on that?
She
Yes,
is.
yes,
Actually.
Yes. I got the Playboy of her in it.
Oh, that's right. That was what you got that
Still
deeded
do.
down,
Was
didn't
it
you?
Yeah, she was in She was in Playboy.
Was it tasteful?
No.
Lick the pages? Oh, tasteful pictures.
Sully. This is where you say, was it moist?
Yeah, wait, it was moist.
Come on, I'm trying to help you here.
Thanks, RJ.
Yes, they were.
Do you remember that pictorial page?
I didn't take that one. I didn't do that one.
But I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Pete did work on a Playboy Centerfield's
not a center
spread.
fold. Yeah, okay, but I did not in the book. I did headshots for a couple.
You did what?
Headshots.
Whoa.
What was his name?
No. Out there in Mount Stone, Vermont. Oh, yeah. Remember it well.
So who was the Playboy Centerfold that you worked with?
Carol Vitale.
All right. So how old was
She's
she?
dead.
What'd you do to her?
No.
Did she jump off a cliff or some shit?
No, she was here in town.
For what?
Friend of George Patrick, who owned George's Steakhouse.
Okay.
And she wanted to do some modeling photos. We did the concert in the park. We had her over there. She
modeling photos?
Yeah. Well, with
her clothes on?
Oh yeah, they were almost, but they were there.
Who was Who was riding shotgun during that deal?
The entire Glens Falls Police Department. they had a constant line going in front of the studio up the street. Yeah.
So they had to come in to make sure they were doing security.
Yeah, security. Yeah.
Security. So how many times did you get frisked?
No, I did not that I know of.
So you took a Playboy Centerfold's picture with her clothes on.
Yeah, she needed it for some publicity photos. She was doing singing and stuff like that.
Singing.
It's like working at a bank and getting caught stealing the pens.
It was very professional.
It's good to see you bounce back after last week, Sully. You know, last week, Sully, let's be honest. Mike Romeo.
Oh, tore it up.
I
was so happy.
You really thought that you were losing your seat last week.
Well, I knew not that. He's way too busy. He's way busier than I am. No, I tried to go toe-to-toe with that guy for a while, and then he's good. I had to sit back. He was awesome.
Well,
great show.
It was a fun show.
He was hammering you big time.
He went right around the table.
Nobody was immune.
Yeah.
There was
and he's got thick skin. He took a couple good shots.
He did.
Yeah.
He might be better than you, Sully.
I got him at the end.
Hold
the
on.
mic drop.
All right, so now Pete deals with both, the Romeo Auto Group and with the Della Auto Group.
Oh yeah.
So you haven't watched the show yet, so I'll let Sully give you at the end there.
Well, so it's at the end of the show, and I've got my ass kicked with one-liners against them all night long. So they give out the commemorative. Wow, I said that right. Commemorative coin.
Huh?
Have you seen those?
I seen the one you had on in at the football game. Yeah.
We can give them that
let's give him now.
because we don't know if he's going to last the whole.
So
freaking show.
I'll reenact the whole thing. So Romeo's sitting where you are, and I got to go give him the coin. I said, "Here, go buy Della."
So hold on, let me.
That was the end of the show.
Let me do some explain. Snacks,
right.
go ahead. It's yours.
So that's a commemorative coin that we give out
Okay.
for the guests that come on the show.
I see that Mike gave it back.
No, we have all of our guests.
All of our guests.
Really?
Yeah, each guest gets one.
What's this thing worth?
If you come see RJ,
A car dealership.
A very expensive drink.
Is it? Oh, okay. All right.
So one of my old Marine Corps buddies, Scott Silvis, he does those coins for us,
Wow.
and he made that to give out.
This will fit in a slot machine in Vegas next time.
Yeah,
The only one you got left.
it's like a challenge coin. It's basically a challenge.
it's a challenge coin.
that we
So
give out.
because we
give out to our
appreciate our guests coming on and doing the show. Because I mean, here we are. Week number 34 and a half. It's actually number 35 because we did an extra show.
Right.
Well, and we did like 4 test shows before that.
And we did
too.
the unknown shows that we can never air because they're just a a little bit too.
The night after celebrity.
Yeah, it was just they're just really. Oh, there we go.
Thank you, Mom.
I got to make sure Sully's lubricated. Word of the day, Sully to soil.
Sully.
Does soil or tarnish?
Seth, I'm not giving you any shit tonight, except for the thing in your closet. There's your high five. I'll go back to bed.
Oh, jeez. So, I'm not. This is not something that set me off. I want to let you guys know that I was doing some recon yesterday. Okay, so I'm doing some recon, and I'm at Wally World. Okay, I had to pick up batteries for the show for tonight, so I had to go pick up. Anybody's looking for something
Did you get it in a big box?
I wish. No, I actually went to Wally World.
He actually wasn't lazy like me and just ordered them and had them delivered to the house.
I'm out there, and I'm in the parking lot. So I see these two cart wranglers out there. So I'm like, you know what? The best time to approach somebody is when they're actually in the art of wrangling carts. So I go over there, and the one woman, there's another guy, he's a cart wrangler, and she's a cart wrangler. So I go over to the woman first. I say, I've got to ask you, I'm on a podcast, Talkin' Smack, and I have my Talkin' Smack hat on. I said, and one of our topics of conversation is, pro or con. What do you like as a cart wrangler as far as bringing the carts back? Because we all know what Snacks thinks. He thinks that leaving the carts out in the goddamn parking lot, it's great. It's great. That's right. Thank you, Seth. So the rest of us, I think the rest of us here all believe in putting your carts back.
Oh, yeah.
In the corral, but except for Snacks, because Snacks says it's a way to keep them employed. So I went and I said,
I would think you would bring it back just so you can get your steps in.
But you know what?
He can't. I
got one.
He can't get it. The last time he was stepping, he was with child. He had baby Romeo.
Right.
So I go over and I asked the woman. Yeah, there you go. I asked the woman. I said, "So, do you prefer the carts being in the corral, or do you like having them free range?" And she looks at me and she goes, "Well, I really do prefer them to be in the corral because it's so much easier, and that way there I can actually manage my cart system." And she went into a whole thing about
it's a thing.
For her it was. And then I asked the guy, and he says, I hate people that leave their carts out in the parking lot. Those people, I would like to go and shove my foot right up their ass.
I don't recommend you do that to him.
Give him my name.
Yeah, you may want to have second thoughts.
Yeah, well,
I would just ask Hank politely.
So I'm letting you know I'm always working. I'm always hustling out there.
Were these true in management over there or what?
Cart management.
Cart management. Okay. All right. CEOs.
You say to him, let me know when he's going to be an assistant manager like I was.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So I went from a cart pusher.
Were you a wrangler of carts when you were assistant manager?
I started off there as a
cart wrangler.
So what happened is people going, because you could hear them, it's going down the hallway, because the wheels aren't working, so they go over to the cart wrangler and they're blaming him. So then he goes, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm just going to become management now. I'm no longer am I going to be going. So that's what it is.
Can I tell you the worst cart story ever?
Sure.
Oh, good. Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
I like that shirt.
I like it.
I
thank you.
that a lot.
It was like a week after they did all the crap to me. I don't care about that. So I walk over. I'm like,
liposuction, right?
Yeah, sure. So I said, I'm going to park where the bank is. I said, that's a good move, right? You can get right in, get right out. And I'm pushing the cart, and the thing just locks up. It went right in. So then I can't be the guy, Hank, that leaves the cart there.
So you after it rammed it?
I dragged the fucking thing over. I was so mad.
Body slammed it.
Oh, I was so mad that I did it to myself, and only two people saw it, but they had to be like,
oh, snap.
Yeah, you got something?
I was still a little sore.
No, I'm thinking about carts a little bit. If you go to Aldi's, you got to put a quarter in there.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They want to bring back
from back in the day. Rent a cart?
If you want a quarterback.
Get out of here. It's a deposit?
Yeah.
Wrong. You're wrong.
It's so that you bring it back and you get your quarterback.
You get your quarterback.
That's what they used to do.
Rental.
Hold on. Let's go.
All right, yeah.
They charge a deposit.
A quarter, yeah.
Yeah, it's just there's
What do
a
you
little
want,
mechanism
$5?
that you slide a quarter, it unlocks it, and
Right.
then when you lock it back up, it pops your quarterback out.
Okay, so you told me I could buy a cart for a quarter, essentially.
Listen, I bought
No, it's
You
their
buy
way of
$100
making sure
worth of
people
groceries.
put their carts back.
It's a quarter.
Well, yeah, okay, but all right, you got a point.
Listen, you go,
Well, they buy it at a garage sale?
you go and buy $100 worth of groceries, and you got to pay 5 cents for a bag.
When it used to be
No,
free.
you still do it.
Remember paper
No,
and plastic?
You can get the free bags at Walmart.
Yeah.
No.
I just don't tell them I'm using a bag.
No, they're free now. They're free.
When
They
you
give
do
them
a
free.
self-
Am I supposed to be paying them?
But when you do
No, it's free.
When you
They're
do
free.
when you do self-checkout, they ask how many bags.
No, a self-check. I'll go to the one they check you out and you take the damn thing.
What
right at my bag. I'm taking
like you don't work there.
Well, yeah.
No,
He could just pretend he's senile. He's 80 years old. I don't know what's going on.
Oh my God!
That's good.
This will not be a talking smack stunt.
Now that's worth a quarter.
Yes, that is.
There's not one of us that could fit into the cart. So there's not a chance that any of us are going to be going into a cart to do that. This got bad written.
This is not going to end well.
This has got bad written all. Oh, I could see Sully doing this, and then my wife saying, "You can't do it again, Dan."
Cart surfing.
Oh, he's got.
Oh,
yes!
Snap!
That looked fun as hell.
Oh, Jesus! Oh,
that is worth a quarter.
That's definitely worth a
all
quarter.
right, so you know who would fit into the cart that's here at the table?
Shadow would.
Pete Cloutier. We could do that.
You guys never did that as a kid?
Look at
No.
I feel like Fonzie jumping over the shark.
Whoa.
Oh, who wants to put Pete in a cart and shove him down Murray Street Hill?
I'm all for it.
I not.
I feel like the
I'd
soapbox
like
derby.
to, but I like him too much, and I don't think he'd survive.
You don't think he flies?
We could put him in a knocker ball.
Oh,
I don't think he'd survive.
I've already had the
We could
problem.
put you in a knocker ball and roll you down the hill.
No, a knocker ball. Oh, good.
Do you know what the knocker ball is?
You get inside a big plastic bubble and you get inside the thing. And, yeah.
Super chat. I have 8 carts in my house.
Really?
$2. Thank you, Tim Jackson.
Your posture is horrible.
Yeah, I know. Really.
Anyone ever told you that?
What's that?
Your posture is horrible.
I'm just this chair is. I expected
You
something.
want to get the Jeff Mead booster?
I expected something.
Watch it. He's gonna walk in the door any minute now.
Recliner or something. And give me a goddamn wooden chair.
Jeff Mead will be a future guest on the show. I talked to him last week.
Oh, is he? I want to come back for that one. Oh, look at that.
If you stare at it long enough, it turns into a
dragon. Jeff will be a guest on the show as soon as they get a coach named to the Thunder.
all right.
We'll get Jeff on the show. So that when that happens, we'll
You
get him
gotta
on.
stay up another night though.
Yeah, I know. Really.
You're gonna be able to stay up another.
Oh
night.
yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
All right. So you just got back from Vegas,
right?
All right, so you're out there hanging and banging in Vegas. I mean, you are a high roller. You're a friend of Telly Savalas. You were a member.
I had my Players Club card.
You are.
I did.
You were a member of the Players Club.
Yeah, I was way back.
Did you take a lollipop and say, "Who love you, baby"?
No, I didn't have any lollipops.
Did you really know Telly Savalas, or was that a
No. He had a Telly Savalas autograph stamped on a card.
Yeah, the
because
guy-
he was a member of the Players Club.
You went back in the early days of Vegas. If you wanted to go and not pay crazy money, they Telly would be on TV and he would sell you this card for $120 or something like that. And it got
That would
you-
be like $5,000 in today's
It would
economy.
be, yes, exactly. And it probably could sell that thing on eBay by now.
So, did you ever, when you had your Players Club
Oh,
card,
yeah.
did you go around?
No, you showed it. You showed it at the some of the hotels, and so you got a discount on the room.
I remember the ones at Bally's, and you had Bruno Sammartino.
Yes, I remember those commercials.
Casino Hotel, yes.
You're doing another jingle this week.
I know.
Jingles.
RJ's like
Jingles.
the king of the jingles.
Listen.
Bruno was a spokesman. That was
Bruno Sammartino was the man.
Don't even start with. I was on him one day about Bruno Sammartino, and with the whole thing there where
the Larry Zbyszko.
Larry
debacle.
Zbyszko.
I still hate that guy.
You hate Larry Zbyszko.
Absolutely, that's a bullshit.
Where was
rule.
he from?
Larry Zbyszko.
Oh,
Let him
you
answer.
son of a bitch.
No, not from there.
That's outside of Argyle. I was there once.
You got me.
You mean Coila?
Yeah, Coila.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I knew.
Coila? Is that pronounced properly? Okay, I want to make sure.
Coila.
Yeah, okay.
Not coitus.
Yeah, that's
Coila.
right. I
There's a
thought
difference.
maybe it was kind of close. Yeah.
He doesn't even know what that other word is.
Okay.
Not a clue. So you're out there hanging and banging in
Yeah.
Vegas.
Oh, drinking some Bloody Marys and.
How many? Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah.
Come on.
11, 12 at least.
11 or 12 Bloody Marys.
Yeah, in one day.
Were they virgins?
Oh no, no, they were very bloody. Yeah.
Oh,
They were definitely not virgins. The great big freaking olives in the things about that big too. I was going to bring
Did
it
you
back.
chew on the olives?
Oh yeah.
So you got it all. So how long does it take you to go through one of your Bloody Marys?
Probably 8, 10, 12 minutes, something like that.
There's no way
I was very, very concentrated on what I was doing. Yeah.
I
What,
just saw
drinking?
Soupy Sales
No, looking
on
at
the
the drink lady to come back.
The drink lady.
Yeah. Oh,
So
yeah.
the first time we went out to Vegas,
Oh,
Lisa,
listen to this one.
Lisa and I go out to Vegas, and I know they comp you drinks and everything. You know,
They do. Yeah.
And so I'm like, I say to Pete, I said, Pete, so what do you tip the waitresses when they come by?
Yeah.
And this moron goes to me, throw a quarter. Here's a quarter for your troubles, Toots. And I said, what? He goes, tip her a quarter. I said, I want her to come back and serve me again.
Tip her quarters. You can rent a fucking shopping cart.
That's
what I was going to say.
That was the idea. What I was going for.
So you're out in Vegas, you're hanging and banging, reliving the days that you remember the Players Club. You got your hands in your pockets, you got rolls of quarters, rolls of pennies in your pockets.
Oh no, back then it was all nickels and quarters and dimes.
What do you play when you're out there?
Huh?
What games
It's still nickels.
I did some slots, I did some roulette. Yep. Yeah.
So you do play more than the slots.
Oh yeah.
No, he played it because people gave him money.
They did.
The Thong Master gave him money.
I lost.
Clay gave him money.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
He gave me a bunch of numbers to play. So I played the numbers the guys gave me. They all sucked. You know?
That's an ingenious way to go to Vegas.
I know. Really. Have somebody else going, your numbers didn't come in. I came back with $205 to the good. I don't know how I did
was to the good. You usually come back with a great big hole,
The average time to drink a Bloody Mary?
Yeah.
Well,
depends on several factors.
So was it the pickle vodka? Because I know
they were about this size.
About that size?
Yeah.
Did you drink the pickle?
There was no pickle in them. They
you
had a
pickle
lime.
vodka?
No,
because I know Sir Weston's big on the pickle vodka.
I didn't do the pickle vodka. No, it was just regular.
That's how he got Nubs McGee pregs.
Was it? Huh?
Yeah, it was a bad pickle vodka.
She definitely said it was.
Wesley's had a pickle.
Go ahead, Sully. Say it. You started.
Wes has had an affection for pickles for as long as I've known him.
Sounds like Nubs had a little affection there too.
Not an infection, Peter.
No, we don't know yet. I mean, we don't know.
Jeez. So did you do anything? What did you do? Did you travel to go out on the Strip?
Hell no.
Did you go out to
it was 103
Boulder Dam and do the dam tour?
No, I didn't do the dam tour. No, I did the dam tour a long time ago.
Back when it was just Boulder?
It was. I did it when they were building it. What are you talking about?
Way over his head. He missed,
No,
did he miss it?
No,
Did he miss
I didn't miss
it?
it.
Missed it.
Can I quote old Vinnie Crowley here?
Sure.
Oh, God, I hope so.
When Pete was born, the Dead Sea was only sick.
So where did you go traveling when you got out to Vegas?
What time? This time?
Yes.
Nowhere.
So you spent
I spent
4 days
at the hotel.
4 days inside the hotel.
Well, I went out twice.
Where'd you go?
Outside.
To the bathroom.
Outside.
He's right next door to an In-N-Out Burger. Have you ever had In-N-Out?
I didn't go because they had.
Have you ever had
to an In-N-Out?
the In-N-Out
It was right
Burger?
next
Literally
door.
is from here to up to South Street away.
It is.
What makes him good? I've never had them.
Oh,
you've never
In-N-Out.
had one?
Brian, you ever have an In-N-Out Burger?
Better than Five Guys?
Ever have an In-N-Out Burger? Oh,
yeah.
Yes, better than Five
Better
Guys.
than Five
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Five Guys tried to mock. Trying to do it.
And so you didn't even go over there.
No, I went by it.
All right, so one more story before we go to the break. So
All right.
the last time we were out in Vegas,
Oh,
Lisa,
yeah.
Lisa and I are there with Pete and his lovely bride, Mickey. Mickey's a sweetheart. So we're out there, and he had never been to a Hooters before.
No.
So we go to Hooters, and it's Lisa and I and Pete and Mickey. So come in, and he's expecting, this woman coming out here with a chest out to here.
Well, most
Bam!
Hooter girls are like that, supposedly.
So our girl,
thought.
she's got
Mhm.
the equipment, but she's also 8.5 months pregnant.
Yeah.
So now I wish that Lisa and I were that clever to be able to arrange that.
I swear you did that somehow.
I wished Lisa's over there laughing. It was awesome.
And she kept bumping into
So
me every time she goes by.
she's rubbing. So just imagine, you're there and you got Snacks' belly rubbing up against you, and you're thinking, shit, I am gonna get a kidney stone. I'm gonna get a little Romeo. I'll stop it. So now every time she comes by and her belly bump rubs up against Pete's back, you can see him go.
It wasn't moist.
It got that way after a while. Yeah.
And then of course he's there. We're at Hooters, and whose dime is he on? Ours. Yeah. So but
why you have an account there?
Do you know how many sandwiches this guy owes me?
Hooters wise, is that like false advertising?
well, she had Hooters, but
Yeah,
she
she
had
did, yeah.
Hooters too.
I had a one-armed Hooters waitress once.
What?
Me and Rick Knight.
Oh yeah, you had a what?
Yeah.
Oh,
we had
one-armed
one.
Hooter
She had
girl?
she had one arm.
You're not there
Right
to
or
look
left?
You're not there to look at her arms, bud.
Remember?
That's why they called her lefty, right?
Yeah, she had one arm.
What'd she do? Lose it in an industrial accident of some kind? Or
I didn't ask her. What the hell happened to your arm?
Yeah.
Did you need help carrying that tray?
Should I meet her?
Where was this?
Albany.
Oh, okay.
Albany,
You gotta sit up because your posture.
He probably doesn't still work there. I'm just saying. This was
I got
30
this.
years ago.
Well, then she
All right,
lost her
how's
leg after
Maybe
that.
that grew in.
She lost her leg, and now she's working at IHOP.
Really?
I had to beat Pete to it because I know that's where he was going.
I was headed there.
Closer to arm and leg, Pete.
What we're going to do is we're going to take our first break, and we come back. We'll do a little rapid fire with Pete Cloutier.
Oh, good.
It's Talking Smack week number 34 with Pete Cloutier here upstairs the bullpen. More after this.
Talkin' Smack is on the air, and it's brought to you by The Bullpen on Glen Street in downtown Glens Falls. The Bullpen, a favorite among locals, whether it's lunch, dinner, takeout, a night out, pregame, or postgame, The Bullpen is the place to go. The Bullpen's second floor contains Suite 216, the banquet room, perfect for hosting private functions for under 100 people. Chef Pam and a team offer a plethora of incredible food options for each guest. They offer a wide variety of menu options for everyone. Gluten-free and children's options are plentiful. Please let your server know if you have any allergy restrictions, and the Bullpen will be glad to accommodate you. The Bullpen on Glen Street, downtown Glens Falls. GNS Printing, providing solutions, not just printing, has been the place for printed products and competitive prices and unbeatable service in the Glens Falls, Queensbury, Lake George, South Glens Falls, Saratoga regions, and up and down the East Coast. Family owned and operated by Tim Cooper, GNS represents his two children. Gabby and Seth tells you everything you know that this is truly more than just a business. It's family. Celebrating its 24th year in the printing business, GNS Printing is your place for all your printing needs. Whether it's stationery products such as letterheads, envelopes, business cards, notepads, cut sheet form, marketing products such as brochures, presentation folders, postcards, newsletters, door hangers, posters, banners, trade show booths, rubber stamp ideal self-inking stamps, die plate dater stamps, handwood stamps, seal presses and embossers, continuous form carbonless forms, carbon interleave forms, single or multi-part forms, unit sets, handwritten forms, carbonless stud and edge glued, carbon interleaved, all sizes available, checks, laser checks, continuous checks, uniset checks, pegboard checks, 3-on-a-page checks, label stocking, custom labels, laser labels, mailing labels, direct thermal labels, thermal transfer labels, barcode labels, graphic art design, custom design logos, artwork, brochures, forms, whether you need a single one-time order of business cards or a complete company analysis of all your printed products, GNS Printing is here to help, offering the most customized, friendly, reliable service with competitive pricing you will find anywhere. Call GNS Printing today, 518-232-2465. The Adventure Family Fun Center, the ultimate place for your class trip, after prom party, family reunion, or social event of the year. The 1,000-foot outdoor go-kart track is the largest and most exciting in the area. Take a spin on the Le Mans indoor go-kart track. Get your friends together and face off in their multi-level laser tag arena. Buckle up and hop into an adrenaline-pumping round of bumper cars. Score the ultimate gaming experience in the arcade and test your target skills on our all-new airsoft range. Adventure Family Fun Center, offering several different adventure specials, including birthday party packages that come with your own party room. Your home to the best in family fun in the Lake George region. It's the Adventure Family Fun Center on Route 9 in Queensbury. Oscar Smokehouse on Raymond Lane in Warrensburg. Why don't you stop on by and see what they're smoking? Oscar Smokehouse has a great selection of smoked meats and cheeses. They carry a number of specialty items like their more than mustard, maple syrup, cheese spreads, beef jerky, and apparel. You'll also find a wide selection of meats including chicken, sausage, bacon, ham, plus their homemade stuffed burgers, salads, ribs, and steaks. Oscar Smokehouse on Raymond Lane in Warrensburg. Come on by and see what they're smoking.
We're back talking smack week number 30. Whoa, week 34, and look, it's the shadow.
Oh, why doesn't this picture surprise me at all?
Yeah, I know. This one
that actually impresses me a little bit, Seth.
Yeah, but this one here, she's not even old enough. She's got her braces still.
Yeah.
Seth just got his off.
Are these the inflatables that we're talking about?
What, braces?
No, the
Look at they all got all their arms.
Well, when we went to
yeah.
Florida. You and I went to Florida with the hockey team. We went to Fort Myers.
We did.
And it was before the beach floated away. Seriously, the waterfront got just totally decimated during one of the hurricanes. So the one place that was there was a Hooters right there on the beachfront. The thing about it was, if you ate at Hooters, you could park for free all day.
You couldn't find a parking spot to go to the beach in St. Pete. There's non-existent.
So we would just go in, grab a couple of wings, park there, and then go out and walk the beach.
We went to Hooters 4 days in a row. And we told the girls it's the only place that we could park, and they went for it.
My wife's right there!
I forgot.
Hi, Lisa. Love you.
Hi, Lisa.
Well, there's another thing you can't do.
I can't go back. I can't go to Hooters in Florida.
Sully screwed
But
that
that
one
is the
over.
truth, though. It was the only place
It was the
you
only
could park
place-
there all day.
And it didn't
And
cost.
we did.
And we did. We go in there, get some drinks,
It
get
was a
some wings,
bargain.
and just go. And
Did he go to the beach at all, or just hang out at Hooters?
No,
Oh,
we went to the beach. We spent.
Sully, he went to the beach, right?
He went to the beach.
I can't believe he actually went out in
Why wouldn't he? We were out there working.
I could swim.
Oh,
What the hell does that mean?
He was out there shirtless.
Whoa.
Yeah. No, we had a great time. That was just But now that all that's all
The
washed
water
away.
was cold.
Oh, well,
Florida in January, that was chilly.
was that January? Was that
No, it was-
February or March? February.
It was
It was February.
February.
It doesn't matter, but it was warm to me because I'm a polar bear.
They
What
got
can I say?
gorillas in Florida.
You're
too?
a what?
Polar bear.
Polar bear?
Are there gorillas in
Yeah,
Florida?
yeah.
Let's go to Sully and ask.
Oh, absolutely.
Hold on. These are the Talking Smack festival players here. You're going to play the part of Sully, okay? I'm going to play the part of someone that's working at the door at the desk at the hotel. Excuse me, Mr. Sullivan.
Yes.
Mr. Sullivan, you can't sleep here in the lobby. Mr. Sullivan, you need to go to your room.
So that's a story.
But I was attacked by gorillas in your lobby.
Can I at least defend myself?
I was attacked by gorillas in your lobby. I'm suing.
Me and Dan Miner were in Florida. I'm sharing a room with him. For those that don't know,
Oh boy.
Mr. Miner wears one of those Darth Vader. You know
All about it.
It's a Darth Vader reference.
Who has CPAP machines here? Yeah, okay.
Okay, so
We care about Brian Engel does too.
it is
CPAP machine.
I
So-
refer it to as a Top Gun.
I went out that
flash.
night and I'd lost my room key. And I go up and I knock on the door, but he can't hear me because he's got the thing
Well, I also
going.
sleep with earplugs in.
On top of that,
If you're
I
with
wasn't aware of
Sully, I
that.
don't blame you.
So the next thing I remember is that
It's as it says here, right here. Most hotels do not want people sleeping in their lobbies overnight.
yeah, the lady
That's a
says,
good
Mr.
policy.
Sullivan, Mr. Sullivan. Because you can't sleep here. And I was literally sleeping on the hotel lobby, the couch in the hotel lobby. And that leg just leaned back, feet up, out. Who knew they frowned upon that?
Well, it was when you took your clothes off and you were sleeping.
Nah, I had
naked.
all my clothes on.
You know what that's like, Coach.
Yeah.
I mean, you've roomed with snacks on the road.
Jacques Cousteau.
Him?
Yeah. When he had his
Really?
Right? It's a thing.
They come.
Did you get any sleep?
What is the look?
I sleep good.
That's fine. And
You did.
God bless you. It's just it bothers the rest of us.
You don't sleep with yours anymore, do you? Or still?
Oh, I still do, yeah.
Oh.
No, I can't sleep without it.
Oh, yeah, dude, absolutely. Dude.
Yeah.
I honestly, I've
Do you guys you use it every single night?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
I sleep with it when I take a nap.
Yeah.
Have you
yeah.
guys ever just tried sleeping on your sides?
I can't. I mean, I do sleep on my side.
Dude, seriously, I'm like a fucking rotisserie chicken. Literally constantly
That's me.
doing this. So, yes, I've tried sleeping on my back. I've tried sleeping on my side, my stomach. I've tried sleeping on the
It
top
doesn't-
of my head. Doesn't
It doesn't
Yeah, I
work.
hate to say
It's-
this. These
so-
symptoms you're talking about, I'm going through this now because I can't sleep with crap.
Now I know it's a
Yeah.
sleep doctor.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, you know,
do
guy?
you find
They
yourself
make
like,
gummies for that.
like
Yeah.
Stop by the house, brother. I'll take care
do
of
you
you.
find yourself like falling asleep and then all of a sudden you wake up real quick like
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
sounds
there
like
you go.
that,
Wait, don't
dude.
they have these things that can
Maybe it's awful.
implant? They
Talk
can,
to your doctor, but
they can implant
seriously,
in you
yes.
now. You don't have to have your hose and all that
Yeah,
crap.
yeah.
The only hose you need is when you're draining.
No, the only problem.
They come with hose?
Yeah, the hose. Yeah.
Hose,
Shit, I sleep like a baby.
boats and hose. Not that kind of hose.
kind of
I might be in the market.
H-O-Z-E.
Yeah. In case you got the dribbles. You know?
Yeah. H-O-S-E.
Yeah. Hose.
Yeah. Did I say Z?
You said Z.
Z-S.
behind us.
It's
Wouldn't have that problem. You wouldn't have to sleep in the lobby if you had one of those things implanted.
I slept fine in the lobby.
You sleep fine. You know,
I was a little mad she woke me up.
prestige world. Why? The first name in entertainment. First name. All right. Boats and hoes. No, they're not. That's the wrong hoe. No, that's not that kind of.
That's awesome. There's a song.
You don't, wait a minute. Whoa. You've never seen Step Brothers?
Another thing you've never seen.
Yes, I have. Yes, I
the
have.
Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria.
I didn't know that was the name of the song.
Yeah, it's Boats and Hoes.
Yeah, Boats and Hoes.
That is a
Hoes.
great movie.
That is a great movie.
You saw the Blues Brothers, right? You saw that?
No,
we
he
didn't.
hasn't.
Oh, you didn't see
That
you saw
nor Animal
Roadhouse?
House.
You
Yeah,
saw
I did
Roadhouse.
see Roadhouse, and I thought that was dumb.
Which one? The new one or the old
No,
one?
the old one with with Patrick Swayze. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. That was close. I didn't do it.
That's Ghost.
RJ Stockdale.
Wait a minute, hold on a second.
right.
The Shadow's got something. He's got his hand up.
This is a true story. One of the first assignments that I had when interning under Dan and Pete was to watch the original movie Roadhouse. Did I have
made
any
him watch it?
business?
Oh, yeah.
Did I have any business watching that at the age of 12 and 13? I don't know, but I'm glad I learned.
What, come on, and that's what's wrong with the kids these days.
I was watching Bo
Like,
Derek
at
when I was 8.
Right, seriously. I was
In
watching-
slow motion.
I was watching Friday the 13th movies
Dudley
when I
Moore.
was 8 years old.
That
Come
was
on.
Dudley Moore, Dano.
How about
Super
Super
chat.
Chat?
Seth has his hand up. He must have to pee. Well, I hope he,
How about Romeo last week? RJ went to bed with dreaming about Bo Derek and woke up with Bo Diddley.
Hey, the kid, he was ready for it.
Oh, he was so funny.
Oh, that was just
what I
bad.
forgot about.
I'm
That was
guessing
one of
he'll
my
be back.
favorites.
Oh, he will be back. I'm
You
sure.
should have seen it. You guys leave.
That was one of my
Me and him went
favorites.
downstairs.
He still did the show downstairs.
Oh, we kept
Yeah?
going.
Oh, good.
really?
Oh.
We sure did.
jeez.
And you had to have a long day by that time.
I don't care. You can't
Oh,
stop me.
What's the line that my
God
favorite?
knows they've tried.
My favorite RJ line so far this
I'm
during this
fading,
show?
Danny.
Danny, I'm fading.
I'm fading,
Danny,
Danny.
I'm fading.
That one was tough.
Woo! You guess so. All right. So at this point, we're going to do a little thing I like to call rapid fire. So I told you guys to come up with a couple of questions for Pete Cloutier. So at this time, and if you're on a super chat and that little thinger up above next to my head there, you can get in on the super chat and you can add your question to rapid fire. So what we're going to do is we're going to ask questions of Pete. And we're just going to keep going around the table, and around the table. Super chats come in, and they want part of the rapid fire. They can ask the questions. Pete, you got to answer every damn question.
Okay.
There's no evading any question whatsoever, okay?
All right.
All right, you got it?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so that's what we're going to do.
That's what we're going to do.
And look at the first one that's ready to go.
Yeah.
We're going to go start it off with the snack attack.
Oh,
Hank Pelton,
without a
starting
doubt.
off rapid fire. Go.
First time you ever had sex, who was it with and where?
Oh, God.
Wow, that's hard and heavy.
Right off. Bam. Holy shit.
Wow, right off the bat, huh?
Come back at him,
And
Pete.
Skeel got mad at me for asking Jeff Reed a hard question. Fuck.
Ski was mad at a lot of people that
They
night.
didn't have
Yeah, it
inflatables back then, but I made do. I was okay.
Jackie,
It was a reindeer.
No, what a reindeer. No.
Jackie Tots, you're next.
Jackie Dot.
Dan's calling in sick at 4 tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
You're going to be the lead man. Can
Really?
you handle it?
I'll make a call to somebody else at the station. They can take it. John, how you doing, Johnny?
Hey,
Good.
Pete.
Yeah, no
Wow.
problem.
RJ Stockdale.
What is the longest Kenny Lucchese story you've ever heard?
Oh, fuck.
Did he just say fuck?
Yeah, he did.
I did it. RJ Stockdale did it.
RJ Stockdale.
Ladies and gentlemen.
His dad, his mom, his cat. It just goes on and on. And if you want to know about his dad's prostate, I got about an hour after the show. I'll talk to you.
Soul Doggy Dog.
So this is a super chat that was told to me to ask you earlier today. My Uncle Pat used to be a radio something that you guys did, you and Covey, and he told me to ask you what happened to the Chicken Man.
Chicken Man.
Super Chicken used to be on there.
Chicken Man. He's everywhere.
What was the guy's name? He was a
Superheroes or
syndicated fun
something,
thing.
he did a-
He just faded away. I think he died. Yeah.
A moment of silence.
No, wait. I think it was bird flu. He's okay. All right.
Before we get to John, we have a super chat that's here in rapid fire.
Okay.
Pete, how did your audition go with the Thunder Down Under in Vegas? This is from Big Money Ron.
Is it really?
Yes.
I start next week.
Do they have a senior show?
Yeah, they do.
Oh,
it's a matinee. It's before the Blue Page special.
And she's out there. You got all these women with these gloves on from handling
they do.
bad coin.
Yep, they do.
Hey, hold on a second.
They're the ones with the
My
cord.
Virginia Slim is just.
They're the ones with the cord out. Yeah, it's not going up.
For lovers.
Yeah.
Johnny Pratt.
All right. When did you decide that the stash was going to be the icon's look for your adult life?
It just started growing. I said, no, I'm not going to shave the thing.
Yeah,
just let it go.
It just started growing up.
About 30. I think 30.
30 years old?
About that 30s, yeah.
They look fucking half a century.
You were 4 years old.
Yeah.
And he was growing his first mustache.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ. I had just been born, so I get you.
I never got benched for having a mustache, though. So.
Wow. Wow.
Really?
Wow. That was a slam.
Wow.
Yeah.
Slam at me, wasn't it?
When I had the hickey, if there was a mustache involved, that's way more fucking trouble.
So I'm going to stay with that. Have you ever had a hickey?
A hickey? Oh, yeah. Way back.
Way back.
Way back where? So what did your friends?
Probably my French Canadian cousins.
Your friends held you down and put a vacuum to your neck.
What was the brand of vacuum?
It was a stick-on hickey. It was really good. Yeah. Stick-on hickey.
I thought it was going to be a lick-on hickey. Once again, if you want to get in Super Chats, be part of Rapid Fire, you're more than welcome to. Seth Cooper's got a question. Go ahead, Seth.
What do you got?
I do, Pete. Big question for you. What is the biggest trouble you ever been in?
Oh. Ooh.
Okay, all right, right on. Good one.
Well, there was that one girl.
No. There's no.
Come on, Nick Cannon.
I think it was the FCC scaring the hell out of you. Yeah.
And how bad was that?
That was scary. Very
Why?
scary.
What did you do?
Had an illegal broadcasting situation.
Oh, you told me this. Tell this story.
Go ahead, tell.
It's fucking great.
Well, we were doing a thing down in the basement.
Thing in the basement.
Hey guys, what are you doing? Let's go to the basement. We're doing a thing.
And they heard about it in Rhode Island. No, all right. No.
Well, it's a good thing it's a small state. It didn't have very far to go.
No, it wasn't very far. No, broadcasting with a transmitter.
A transformer.
Made out of a tray transformer and a great big cable that was an actual dog walking cable. And it was running across the backyard. And they picked up the signal because it would drift towards what was called the Conelrad back then, which were emergency channels in case we were
nuclear
attack or Cold War or something. And it
so out of all the frequencies you chose,
it drifted. It drifted.
Oh, okay.
Started, but it wasn't stable at all. It was made, out of a train transfer. It went all the way down, and they heard it in Rhode Island. Reported it to the FCC. And
who reported what? So who heard it?
No, FCC, some station or some people in Rutland or
Rhode Island.
Okay.
Rhode Island. Heard this was going on. They did it with a triangular search.
Triangulation.
Is that what they did?
Yes.
Okay, and
Explain triangulation.
So what they do, they could do the same thing like with pinging your cell phone. So what they do is they find a certain area
where
and then they can zoom right in.
Just like GPS, but they way back when.
Okay.
You can't even spell GPS.
No, just make me some letters.
So then the FCC gets a hold of all you guys.
Oh, got a hold of you. So wanted everybody to show up.
Now, how many of the gang was there?
8 or 9 of us that were involved. Had to go and sit down.
Guys and girls.
Oh yeah. We had Jenny Eastwood was there.
Who?
Jenny Eastwood.
Okay.
Remember her? Dave Eastwood's sister.
Yep.
There's the answer to your question, Hank.
Yeah. And, we loved it when she came down to me.
So you got the 8, 9 of you, and then the FCC is there. Were any of your parents present at this time when the crap went down?
Only one person. Not me.
Really?
And my parents never found out and never told them.
So what did they threaten you with, Pete?
They said a $100,000 fine or $100,000 fine if we did this again, or a year in federal prison.
No shit.
Oh yeah. When
could you imagine Pete in federal prison?
Or 18.
Oh, man, you'd be like P. Diddy right there, baby. All greased up and ready to go.
That's true. Wow. And your parents are okay with it or not? Okay?
They didn't hear it.
They didn't hear about it.
No, and I ain't telling them.
They are now.
And that's and all the other kids' parents did. And
No, just the one. And
they didn't narc anybody out.
No.
Wow. No
All had
shit.
But it scared the Blue Blazers
that's
right
how
out
you
of it.
did
That's
it
for
back
sure.
in the day.
Well,
Just
yeah.
stitches.
Now.
That's about the worst.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
About.
That's cool. Good. All right. Hank, you ready for your next question? What was Seth doing there? It looked like he was tossing off or something.
No, I was clapping for my question.
Oh, you're clapping. I forgot.
Okay. Well, there was a lot of hand action going on. I know that.
Seeing how there's a lot of light to this swimming naked at Glens Falls.
Oh, yeah.
Who
That's
was
true.
your favorite partner, and did you like them on top or bottom?
Well, first of all,
Chicken fighter.
there was no chicken fighting allowed. Okay. And
Sure there was.
You know who the coach was, so
Yeah.
you know what went on down with that deal.
I can still don't believe that. It can't possibly
Are we talking about
be
Mr.
true.
Davis?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You went to Glens Falls.
Yeah.
Did you have to get naked and swim?
If we had
Yeah.
one time,
Junior high.
yeah.
Yeah, junior high was naked swimming. You missed
Wait,
it.
no. Seriously, though, like, okay.
You wonder why South High doesn't have a pool.
That can't possibly be true.
I'm going to tell you a true RJ story.
Oh, good.
Oh,
It is
true.
really.
True RJ
How the
stories.
fuck?
I
Listen.
have questions too, Saul.
It's
so
not
we-
even questions. It's
And Mr. Davis was badass.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I freaking line dragged him in the balls when we were playing softball.
Naked or
I drilled him. He's like, way to hit the ball.
so he said
hard."
what? Get naked and swim?
No. He said nice.
No.
He said,
Yeah.
nice balls.
line drives, RJ. Jesus Christ. A swarm of bees came in. I can't make this up. A swarm of bees came in and he said, all right, everyone in the pool. And he was tell you, I'll shake your teeth, or I'll shake you till your teeth rattle.
If you didn't get
know.
naked,
Oh yeah. No, we had to swim
That's
naked.
what he did. And
So
if
you got naked because your
You
gym
had to.
coach
I
told
didn't
you
want
to.
to.
No,
but
no.
you did.
But you
Yeah.
did. What the fuck?
You may be entitled to immediate financial
You know
consideration.
what? I'd rather have you bench me.
Hey, ask anyone that went to Glens Falls.
That doesn't.
No.
I can't
that-
believe it.
I mentioned that to Dan that time. And
There's no fucking way would I tell a gym coach, oh, okay, I'll try
Here,
it
hold on a second.
out.
Let's go swimming.
What is going on right now?
Tuesdays and
That's what-
Thursdays that we had in gym class. You were in the pool naked.
I'll
That's
tell
it.
you what, if you met Mr. Davis.
Oh yeah.
he
No,
would-
you were never in the
I'm not taking my dick out for Mr. Davis.
I think you would have.
I think he was
Sorry.
Pete, don't spit on the equipment.
Not
I'm not.
But I'm not doing that.
How much chlorine did that pool have in it, Pete? It
Oh
was
my
awful.
God.
It was the worst.
So did it burn your
Is
testicles?
this Mr. Davis still alive, or is he
No.
in jail?
Oh,
No, he's gone. He's dead.
When you're in junior high, you didn't have testicles.
He didn't look at it
That
like
explains a lot
It's
about
him.
Pete.
Yeah,
There you go. They popped out after that. I mean,
No, he was into what is it when you hit someone?
Oh my God.
Capital punishment, right?
That's not capital punishment. That's
Dude, you know when you're all right. So you're in middle school. So what was middle school for you? 6th, 7th, 8th grade?
Oh God, that was in 1930 for
Yeah.
him.
No.
So you were,
50s.
hold on,
50s.
guys.
Yeah.
We were all kids at one time, and around that time. What don't you have control of at all during that time right there?
They didn't fuck with Mr. Davis.
No.
That's
Oh,
not
no.
what I'm talking about. Next thing you're standing there and and it pops out,
No, it looked like you walked into a turtle farm. Everybody.
I have a question.
Sure, go ahead.
If the gym teacher made Seth do that, would the gym teacher just get half the trouble?
He has a full penis, but only one nut. There's a difference.
That was
Hey,
stupid.
Sully,
the more you know.
Tom enjoys that. Sometimes you don't.
Sometimes you only got one.
Sounded better in my head.
So did you guys ever talk? I mean, when you were just
You would stand there comparing or what? What are you talking about?
No. I mean, just
Back when he had him,
at one
No.
point, you say to the guys, there's something really
That's what would be
wrong
setting
about that.
Sully off.
You
I
could,
can tell you that.
you had no choice. So you
You
did
had
it.
no choice.
Yeah,
No,
yes.
I don't know if we can
Well,
sue.
okay,
We can
see-
sue the school district.
Back
or what.
then?
No way.
Now,
You're gonna get
I
beat.
can remember back in
Yeah.
the day. I mean, I went to Warrensburg. We did not have a pool in Warrensburg.
So
You're
you went
lucky.
down to the Hudson swimming naked.
Yeah. Screw
No,
Lake.
I do remember when we were in middle school, 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. They installed like new showers, and the thing was that it was the rule that you did have to shower
Oh, yeah.
after gym class,
Yes.
and that became a thing because I remember
Johnny, Mr. Davis, if you didn't shower, he would take you into his office and whoop the crap out of you.
He would.
Okay. I thought you were going to say he'd take you in there and shower him and get you a good laugh.
No,
That guy. I can remember a coach, literally ripping off like a kid's
He was trying to. No, he was trying to.
I'm just absolutely shocked at this whole fucking conversation.
It's
right
true.
now.
But I mean, and the thing
happened.
about it is, we all know that Pete was a chicken fighter.
I was not a chicken fighter. No.
So you have, all right, next question for you. We could do. So you have to be a naked chicken fighter.
Here we go.
What are you going to do? Top or bottom?
I think I've been through this before. I've got to take top.
You're taking top.
I have to.
You're going to be the top of the naked chicken fighters.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Without a doubt. Yeah. But I'm also going to have a young lady.
Did you ask your second question yet?
Yeah, I'm just looking at some cake right now.
Okay.
Before I get to a question, Sully, do you remember back at Sullivan's Falls? You played sports, right?
Not for you, but anyway, a few other coaches let me play.
Remember Doc McKee?
He wanted to swim at Glens Falls.
Who? Doc McKee. He used to give us our physicals. We had to walk in our underwear. You don't remember that?
No. Thank God you didn't have Doc Hogan.
He had a cough.
Oh boy. Well, I think he also did all of them. But
you're still on here.
Oh, was that like the school nurse?
Yeah, he was a school doctor.
I don't remember
We all
that.
had this head walk right through.
You coached me. I'm way younger. Remember?
Not really. I was only a few years older.
You're not way younger.
How old are you?
Yeah.
Yep.
We do this every week.
He's the second oldest at the table.
Wow. Why you got to go there?
I don't remember Doc McKee.
Can I give you facts? I want to say Coach is 64.
Yes.
And you
You're
are
10
going to
years
be
older than I am.
55 on
Am I that
June
many?
15th.
Yeah.
Jesus
so
fucking Christ.
Jesus.
I'm here. Yes, please. Thank you. Water, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Aqua.
But so you would be on top of the chicken fighter.
I would have
Naked.
to.
All right.
Yeah.
So Jackie, you got another question for Pete?
Yeah. Let's go back to go-go days.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay. You and Covey in a shopping cart. Did you let Sully push you down the Toys for Joy hill in the parking lot?
He's going for a ride, not me. I owe it to him.
RJ.
Who is the most famous person you've ever talked to ever?
Ever.
Don't say Dan Miner.
No.
Tracy Lords.
I did talk to
wait a minute. Oh, Jesus.
Viva Las Vegas.
So Tracy Lords, and who's the other one?
Ginger
Lynn.
All right. Well, went out to the adult entertainment show when I was at the video store.
What the hell? I see a theme here.
Thank
Oh!
you. Video Visions, the
We
adult
did
film
change.
superstore, Hudson
No,
Falls.
no, we used to have, so you go out there and
Curly owned one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two.
Video broker.
You had to go to Warrensburg to get it. Johnny knows.
Video broker too, baby.
But he was the first purveyor of porn.
Consumer electronics show.
So you're out at the Consumer Electronics Show
Yep, out there in
Las Vegas,
buying some adult entertainment movies for backyard.
showing everybody your player's card.
I have my player's card, yeah. And Ginger Lynn and Tracy Lords.
Who are they?
They are a couple porn artists.
Adult film
Porn
stars,
stars.
Pete.
They
Come
are.
on, it's 2025, bud.
Oh,
And your porn star name, Pete?
let's see, Fluffy Bacon.
Okay.
Is that what it is?
What's yours, RJ? Come on.
I'm Charlie Maine. He's Gunner College.
Gunner College. I know that. Snacks is what? Your porn name. Your pet name.
Sorry to interrupt you.
What was it? No, pet name and
Yeah, your pet. Your
Hey,
pet.
just
Who
street
you lived
road.
on in your pet?
Darth Yoda.
What was it?
Bandit Maine.
Bandit Maine. That's a hell of a name.
Coach?
It works, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Smokey
on Main
Newton.
Street.
Who?
Smokey Newton.
That actually works. I'd watch that.
Yeah. I know what I'm talking about, guys.
He could go either way.
I'd read that.
So what was yours? Sully?
Rewind. What?
What's your porn name?
What was your porn name?
It
Sure
was,
you live on your first
Fonzie
bet.
Fuller. But
What?
Hey,
No.
Johnny
King Baker.
King Paper. Oh, and Andy's he's Charlie Bluebird.
Charlie Bluebird. That's actually
Wow.
that's pretty good.
It works.
Newton.
Smokey Newton. That's fucking great.
That'll be on your license plate.
No, we're gonna have a sticker done on the and put that on the snowball.
Here comes Smokey Newton.
That's for sure.
So have a good rhyme to it, doesn't it?
Whose turn is it for? Oh, there's a fluffy bacon right there.
I got a second question.
Okay, go ahead.
And I want to follow up. You said something go-go. My Uncle Pat also asked me to ask you about something a go-go that you guys did. Fuck! I knew I'd screw that up.
Saturday night.
No, you're right. Saturday
Yes,
night.
yes.
Saturday night show.
What was that?
It was a 4-hour show on Saturday night on WWSC back in the 60s.
Like an early version podcast? I mean, was it just you and
like a request show, right?
So what did you do on the show?
Yeah, was it?
We just played all the rock and roll music that you had to listen to either out of Albany or some other channel at night.
You did for Glen Falls?
And we did it here in Glens Falls.
So it was nothing special? Just a...
Well,
Well, they were the first, the first rock and rollers of, the time. So if you've seen any pictures of Pete back during that time, he's got this rock and roll pout and a skinny black tie.
I have heard you say this before, but I've heard that you brought rock and roll to
Glens
Falls.
Falls.
Can you explain that?
Basically, yeah. I mean, we go see 1966, Gary Lewis and the Playboys.
Okay.
And then the Buckinghams, and then a whole bunch
Start
of
with
other stuff.
Start with Gary Lewis.
All right, Gary Lewis and the Playboys. We had the Buckinghams.
He's actually Jerry Lewis's son, correct?
Yeah, hello, nice lady.
Yeah, hello, nice lady.
Really? Is that true?
I'm the nutty professor. Yeah.
And you're the music
Oh,
guy.
it'd be something stupid that RJ
What's the
would know.
Buckinghams? What the Buckinghams' biggest hit?
Here's the second thing.
Me or him?
You.
Kind of a drag?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
knows.
you're good.
I know
All right. What he's not good with music trivia.
he had that.
No.
Seth's got to go take a picture again. What do you got, Seth?
Oh, what do you got?
Can I have my second question for
Sure,
Cloutier?
go ahead.
Go stack up more bodies.
We're not going to scar everybody with this photo, but can you please explain the time when you decided to accidentally flip the camera around and take a picture of your
Show the
shirt?
picture. You got it?
Show the picture.
I don't have the picture anymore. I kept looking. I know. I don't know where it is anymore.
Guardian Cole. Do it.
So what Seth's talking about? So Pete's in Vegas and he sends
Oh,
me.
my underwear shot.
Yeah, you send back a photo of your big suite.
Yeah.
So you send me this big picture of a suite.
What are you, a congressman?
And do you have Seth's cell phone number, Lisa? If you do, you can text it to him or text it.
Didn't he do that?
And so Pete takes this picture of this big suite.
I
look
thought
at
I
it and I
had
go,
it.
yeah, it's a big friggin' room. It's not a big deal.
Lisa spotted it.
And so
I
then Lisa
thought I
goes,
had it on my
what
Mac.
the
I don't have
hell? And so he's there and he's in his freaking underwear.
Where's the reflection off the
No,
the mirror.
Mirror.
Yeah.
He's taking a picture and he sends it.
You're Anthony Weiner.
Well,
you could run for Congress now.
Hold on, he is Peter.
Now, do you wear briefs, boxers, or
Oh,
tighty
I had
whities?
my tighties on. It was the
Tighty
I was
whities?
styling.
Oh my God! It just and Lisa goes, "What the hell is he doing?
I've
He's
seen
there
that
taking a picture of his
I
underwear."
had my
I've
shirt
seen
on.
that.
I had my underwear. Well, I wasn't doing the thing like it back
I
in
was
the
gonna say,
pool. I
why-
mean,
the question I have for you is why were you just pantsless, wearing underwear and like your polo shirt?
yeah,
or
my
whatever?
shirt on. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
taking pictures. Like, did you just walk into the room and decide, you know what, this is a great hotel room, man. Let me just do that. Like, all right, I'm gonna drop trout. Let me walk around the room. Like, seriously, what the fuck?
Al Bundy was my neighbor next door. So
Super chat. Just glad that he was wearing something signed, Little Maddie. It's the truth, though. But you were out there. You've spent a lot of time in Vegas. I mean, the whole thing with you and Ginger Lynn and Tracy Lord.
Tracy Lord.
So what happened there, Peter?
We took some photos of
What?
Well, you know, you could,
What?
you could
Oh my God! Oh my God! I've never seen anybody more nervous in my life answering a question. I'm fucking nervous
Well,
for
the
you.
problem was when we got back.
Hold on. So you take the photos. Were you in compromised positions?
Sort of. Like I was standing
Sort of?
there. I was standing there, and Ginger on one side and Tracy on the other side. And Tracy decided it would be a lot cooler that if my hand was here, it was up here, it'd be a lot better, make a better
What do
photo.
you say here? We can't see it because your posture sucks.
Oh, okay. Well,
Sit up. I want to see where your hands are hitting.
Right around this area. Okay, right around the chestal area. Okay. And then we got back and found out that Tracy was 15 years old. So they
True. Statute of limitations are done.
Well, everything off the shelf with her in it. So.
I've seen the whole story with her.
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
No
Yeah.
way! You
She
can still
did it.
go back to Vegas?
Yeah. Las Vegas Avenue, West Glen Falls.
Yeah. Oh man, I'll tell you.
Oh, whoa! Look at that little toe head.
What do you got?
Oh my
You
God!
can go to Vegas, but you can't go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God.
Wow.
Good God.
Sorry, he go to a fun spot.
Oh, you used to do concerts at Skateland, didn't you?
It what? Oh,
Battle of the Bands, right?
You
Wasn't
know,
that the thing
but
up there?
real rock and roll
It
shows
was- no,
too.
we did,
It was before I started skating
the
there.
Sundowners.
That was way before Snacks was up there hopping and bopping, becoming a championship skater.
Yeah, but he did
Way
disco.
before.
Did you do disco skating up there?
Shuffle.
Did you do the disco?
He did the shuffle, the
Called the
thing where you bounce
shuffle.
on the
Oh,
one skate
okay,
and then you
yeah,
go to the
The
other. And
shuffle.
Tell us about getting the Guess Who to play here.
Okay, the Guess Who?
That's a cool story.
Yeah,
That
that
is
is.
wicked.
Yeah. Guess Who? Eddie Bartholomew, who was mayor at the time, we had found out these guys were coming through on the way to some out of Montreal.
What year?
77.
77.
Okay, sorry.
And the guys were coming through, and we were able to get a hold of the road manager and do a deal for, and it was like crazy money, $1,500. That's what it's going to be. Okay, it was going to be $1,500
$1,500 for the whole show.
for them to come in. Had to have all the equipment and all the stuff.
What's
there for
that
them.
in $20-25?
It was at Crandall Park, right?
Probably,
Frank-
you're
yeah.
probably looking like
Grand?
75 grand now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For what that is.
So these guys, we'll stop there. We can, the hotel room, the whole 9 yards. And then they decided that there had to be Atlantic Records wanted them to be in California, so they canceled the deal. This is after it was advertised.
Because what happened was the Guess Who at that time was going through personnel changes.
Yeah, they were.
And Burton Cummins had just left.
He
So
left.
then that way there, they had a new lineup that was recording. So they had to go out and record the new album with the new people.
Okay.
Right. So what happened is ended up calling the road manager, and I got a guy in Canada that was a road manager. He says, "Look,
Did you speak Canadianese?
no, I didn't, but
What's that all about?
a lot of phone calls to this guy, and he turned around and he said, "Look." He says, "Okay, we got to go through anyways. If you set us up with a hotel, set us up with food, a place to stay, and get us out to California." So the $1,500 we had
Turned into. Go ahead.
Good. The $1,500 I had, we bought airline tickets. We had a lady that worked at the Polestar at the time who I'd done a lot of stuff with the.
Listen,
brides.
hey,
Yeah.
the statute of limitations
Oh,
not
with
up
the
on that.
bride, with brides and stuff. Because
Whoa!
she's a bridal consultant.
Then he sent Tracy Lords back out.
Yeah, she was there. Anyway, we got them the tickets and to fly out and put them up in a place called. It's up there called the Copper Kettle.
Oh,
In
yeah.
that- in
I remember
that-
the
in
Copper
that-
Kettle. Oh,
Yep.
wow.
Yeah. And there's a
So did
place-
all that stuff come out of the $1,500? It was $1,500 plus.
Yeah, and then we needed about $600 or $700 more, so the Glens Falls National Bank kicked it in, and then we put this thing on, and I guess the stations down in Albany going, "Hey,
It was crazy.
We're
How
going
many people?
25,000."
No shit. Where the fuck did you put them?
Yeah,
It was a
Crandall
Crandall
Park.
Park.
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah.
Crandall
It
Park.
was.
Yeah, I guess the
Yeah.
baseball field, right?
Yeah.
I guess you
Yeah.
could jam them
And then
in, right?
and then back then,
They had no idea what they were up against.
nope,
No, because from my understanding, what happened to
Traffic had to be a nightmare.
what happened to Price Chopper and all the local convenience
all the
stores?
local stores, because people were buying all their stuff and coming over to the park and stuff. It took them 2 or 3 garbage trucks to clean it up the day after. It was unreal.
Really?
Oh yeah.
And then
Like
we
a
moved
little
on.
mini Woodstock.
It was
Right?
a big.
I mean,
yeah.
we're here. Yeah.
And then Dan and I, when we started all the summer jam shows up at West Mountain and Eastfield, we had all the entertainers, platinum selling
Hold on a
albums and
second.
everything.
Sully just mentioned
Yeah.
Mini Woodstock. So before we go to the next break,
Yeah.
So Mini Woodstock, you had something to do with Woodstock, didn't you?
Only when the guard was called out.
Hold on, what'd you have to do there, Pete?
Just go.
So what you were in the National Guard?
Yeah, we
all
had to
right?
do riot control and all that
Jesus.
stuff, and went out.
So where
and-
did they put you?
About 3 miles away from Woodstock.
From Woodstock, and they had all you National Guarders over there.
They called Rockefeller called a bunch of them up. Yeah.
And so then you guys were standing by just in case
Just
the
in
hippies
case-
went out of
just-
control.
Just in case it went
Can
out
you
of
get to
control.
LA?
I wasn't going there.
With that, we're going to take our next break. We'll be back with more with Pete Cloutier.
I'm going to
Talking
LA. I'll see you guys later.
Brought to you by Clean It Out Containers and Junk Removal Service. Do you have a lot of junk or waste to remove from your home? Clean It Out Containers and Junk Removal offers compact and cost-effective dumpsters and other waste removal services, such as appliance removal and estate cleanouts. Based out of South Glens Falls, Clean It Out Containers is a family-owned and operated dumpster rental business that provides convenient roll-off dumpster services. Whether you have a garage full of junk, extra scrap metal to dispose of, or even organic waste like lawn debris and branches, they have you covered. Clean It Out Containers also features highly competitive rates and flexible rental times. You can easily select a service on their website and then pick a date or time that works for you. Call and book via phone. Brought to you by GA Bove Fuels. At GA Bove Fuels, they take pride in providing timely and reliable oil and propane delivery services. Whether you're located in the Lake George and Glens Falls regions of New York or as far away as the Bennington, Vermont area, we are able to serve you. They encourage you to contact them today and learn more about their propane and oil delivery services, as well as the other work they complete for you. Whether you need a minor furnace repair, complete AC installation, or routine HVAC system maintenance, GA Bove's fully trained and certified technicians will help you out. In addition to the heating and cooling work, they also supply premium diesel, gas blends, heating oil, wood pellets, and other fuel delivery options to properties across the entire Northern Capital Region. GA Bove Fuels. Give Mike Sullivan a call at 518-337-6599. By your Edward Jones financial advisor serving Glens Falls, Stephen Babson. Get the personal financial advice you need to achieve your goals. Whether you're planning for retirement, saving for college, for children or grandchildren, or just trying to protect the financial future of the ones you care for the most, Stephen Babson can work together with you to develop specific strategies to help you achieve your goals. Stephen Babson can also monitor your progress. Give Stephen Babson a call today at Edward Jones in Glens Falls at the corner of Bay and Washington. By Mullen Construction and Seamless Gutters. When you choose Mullen Construction and Seamless Gutters, you'll always have access to the area's lowest prices. As a family-owned and operated business for over a decade, you'll be treated like our neighbor. That means affordable prices and friendly, knowledgeable service every time. Get in touch today to find out more how they can help you improve your gutters and protect your roof for years to come. When you work with Mullen Construction and Seamless Gutters, you'll get a 10-year workmanship warranty on gutters, downspouts, and leaf protection. If anything goes wrong with your work, it'll be covered. By High Society in Hudson Falls, located at 345 Main Street in Hudson Falls. This dispensary offers cannabis enthusiasts a chance to indulge in the brand's premium products, including the highly sought-after Bubble Hash and Frosted Hash Ball. With an emphasis on quality and potency, Silly Nice continues to set standards for cannabis products to elevate the user's experience. For use only for adults 21 and over, keep out of reach of children and pets. In case of accidental ingestion or overconsumption, contact the Poison Center. Consume responsibly. We're
back with this here. Okay, so I heard about this. We're back with Talkin' Smack. So a woman was arrested for attacking a kid who was on a flight, and this kid called the woman Miss Piggy.
Oh yeah.
So we talked about this.
Yeah,
on the
we
show.
did. Yeah.
So then she has some sort of local connection. Seth, what's the local connection? Is she a local pig?
She a local pig.
Is she a local hog?
Jacoby's farm.
We didn't. Well, I can tell you that it happened out of Albany.
That's right. It happened out of Albany.
Yeah.
It was out of Albany.
Yeah.
So the kid calls the woman Miss Piggy. So what happened? I mean, we've all been on flight with. So what happened to the kid afterwards there, Seth Rowe?
So the woman was sitting like in the middle rows, and the kid was in the back. Well, the kid apparently had his headphones in and had his Nintendo Switch, and he said, "Mommy, she looks like Miss Piggy." And the woman got up and just boom.
She smacked him.
Damn.
Yeah, she
Really?
did. Yeah, she pounded on him.
She pounded on him.
Yeah, she hit him. Yeah.
For saying that?
Yeah.
All right, so Pete, you travel once in a blue moon. If someone called you Gonzo or Miss Piggy or Kermit the Frog, would you go around and smack a kid?
No, I'd probably thank him. Yeah.
Sully?
Yeah.
There's got to be more to the story.
Yeah,
I read the article, and I heard the kid was a douchebag.
Was
like
the kid
the whole
He
flight?
was a young
so
little
really
5-year-old
And
douchebag.
well, if you fucking run your mouth and your parents won't punch you in the face, that's what happens.
Ladies and gentlemen, parent of the year.
No, that's what's wrong with the world. The kids, they do that shit, and there's no.
That segment's coming up later.
But the article I read about it, but there was more than just that.
Yeah.
Oh, so there was more
I
to it
heard
than
the
that?
kid was not a very polite
Did
kid.
he
Is that
oink at
better?
her too? Or
I don't know.
Hey, baby, want to get porked?
I don't know about that. But I will tell you, if my kid is acting like that, he gets backhanded and he doesn't do it anymore.
Yeah, there's no way I put up
You
with
would
this.
backhand your kids.
I got RJ. I'm
RJ,
fucking telling
he would.
you.
He would. Oh, yeah. There's no doubt about it.
I mean, not now they can take me, but
Hey, little shit.
no, you know what? No, you know, right? No, I never had to do it because
They
bring
wouldn't
them
do it.
Exactly.
the fucking right
So what do you do with a group of
way.
kids when you're laying on the
That's my
beach and they
point.
try to push you back in the water?
Don't touch me there. It tickles.
No wonder you got a rock.
Lay on the beach, they try to push you back in the water.
Oh, yeah.
He's drying out. He's drying out.
Trying out or drying out?
Drying out.
Oh, drying out. I'm not sure.
Did you ever have that? Anybody come up and say that to you or anything like that?
No, I had a couple kids that walked by and said, it looks like he's drying out.
Wow.
If they did it in front of Sully.
Better roll him back in the water. Better roll him back in the water. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, they really fucking busted your
Yeah, little
balls?
kids. They were little kids.
See, that's funny. I think that's funny.
Did they ever say that to you?
Really?
To me,
I don't get it.
I would
Kids being an idiot. What is-
Sully, you're drying out.
No, you know what? Maybe it gives me incentive to lose some weight, you fat ass. Now you talking about me. Talking about me.
The look.
No,
He's got
talking
the look.
about me. He said, "Are you somebody help me?"
I'm waiting.
Nothing.
I got nothing.
the rest of us are a little bit on the chunky side. I don't know if you noticed this or not.
Well, honestly, with the Miss Piggy thing or whatever,
Yeah.
there's 3 sides to every story.
Okay.
Wait, step 1.
Especially if you're that big.
One side, the other side,
And then the truth.
So,
Yeah.
and I don't want to be insulted by anyone, but I'm not going to start cracking them in the head, at least until we got the plane.
Yeah, why would you? Because that's the kind of shit that happens that somebody will go and turn a plane around for.
I just turn the other cheek at this point in my life.
Well, the one you went naked swimming in the pool with, right?
I had no choice on that.
Yeah.
You
It's
wanna
time now for the award-winning segment where we get to hear RJ Stockdale sing. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm turning things over to the smooth sounds of RJ Stockdale.
Okay.
Stockdale.
What's setting Sully off? A diaper rash, a whooping cough. Donnie Long's all-time QB. Same siders, except Siamese. Lotto blockers, you'll soon be deceased.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for What's Setting Sully Off, brought to you by Beans Country Store.
I nailed it.
Yeah, corner of Ridge and Sunnyside in Queensbury.
I wrote that song in 2 minutes, Pete.
That was good, man.
So, Pete, what's your go-to at Beans Country Store?
A pie. I want pie.
Yo, you're a big pie guy.
I like pie.
You like pie.
You know what blows me away about that store?
What's that?
You like
They
Marty's
make
pie, Pete?
so many pies. I can't believe they sell that many pies.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, they don't throw anything away.
No.
I mean, there's
no.
all types of baked shit there.
If you don't get in early, you're not getting
Hold on.
pie.
Let's go to the source here. Snacks. You have a son that works there.
Yeah.
Do you ever get any
Pie.
second pies, leftover pies, or any leftover
I've
pie?
never gotten a second.
Choose your words wisely.
I have never gotten anything from there.
Wow.
No, I mean I got food there, but I'm just saying I've never.
buy it. Yeah. Nobody brought you home a pie. Huh?
I think he did bring home. Bring home a piece of pie for his grandmother. He bought a.
Oh, well, that was for Grandma.
Pie,
All right. So what do you got there, Seth? You got to pee again?
No, I just wanted to let RJ know that I'll be stopping by the bullpen at some time this week to actually record you singing that, so that I can play it.
You really
before
can't
the
get it? You
segment.
can't get a loop on this?
No, because everyone laughs and disrupts you the entire time.
He wants just your vocalness. You know?
Oh, okay.
So once again, Beans Country Store.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. You
There you
come
go.
on in, brother. I'll give
Or
you.
come on over to Casa to RJ.
That's easy for you to say.
Don't go there, Seth.
Yeah, come on over, Seth.
Seth.
We'll have some
Do
this
not,
year.
Seth. Do not go to RJ's.
Come on over.
Sully,
brother.
just because I'm not
I'll
on
cook you
camera
Chef
doesn't mean I
Boyardee
can't
pizza.
hear
Really
you.
great.
Don't.
See, you're not going to get Chef Boyardee pizza at Beans Country Store.
That's
They
fine,
got great
They got the
pizza.
broccoli.
Well,
What is it,
pizza's
broccoli
killer.
salad. You guys always talk
I
about?
love the broccoli salad. That stuff, we had Grandma's crack cookies here tonight, but that broccoli salad's like crack.
I'd like to still know how the hell I missed out on the grandma crack cookies.
Because fucking RJ ran into a closet with them.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What'd I do?
You ran into a closet
You
with
stole
them.
the cookies, man.
Beans Country Store.
No,
what kind of pie you grabbing,
Grab
Pete?
some cookies.
Give me a strawberry rhubarb.
Good call. on
Yeah,
that one.
that's what I want.
I would like a peach pie.
Ooh, that's a good one
love
too.
Peach
Yeah.
pie. I love peach
They had a caramel apple pie up there when they looked.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So when next time we should just all go together and just pie out.
Yeah.
At Beans Country Store at the corner of Ridge in Sunnyside. So
3.1.
Sully, what's setting you up, brother? There's a party going on back here that we weren't invited to.
That's
totally.
probably a good reason.
So, town-wide garage sales.
Oh, South Glens Falls has
Dude,
theirs
I
last
grew
week.
up in-
Fucking stop
I grew
it.
up in Warrensburg, man.
Okay,
Trust me.
Okay.
No.
Well, at least in
Johnny has a
Warrensburg,
valid point.
at least in Warrensburg, they shut the town down.
No, they don't. You still had to fucking try to get from one place to another, and it would take you 3 hours to go.
In South Glens Falls, it's not all in that one. In South Glens Falls and all the side streets, there's no rules. They fucking stop in the middle of the road so they can look.
Yeah.
They pull in, they pull out. People walk out from the middle of cars.
So you're saying anarchy?
There's no fucking rules. You can get hit by a car just because you went to a fucking garage sale and you're buying shit that's a fucking quarter and 50 cents.
You could get
shopping cars.
Shopping
cars. You're buying shit. If it was worth anything, it'd be there'd be a building around it, a roof. There'd be a store, a name front. What is a garage sale? Like, wow, I made $27 today. What the fuck are we doing,
dude?
Stop it.
The garage sale is more about getting rid of shit out of your house.
It is. No, take it to the dump.
Give it away.
You know what you're doing is moving shit to here, to here, to here, to here. You're moving shit around. Stop it. Throw it away. You're not making. You're fucking up traffic.
Wow.
It's so dumb.
I'm with you, Sully.
Right? Did you drive through South Glens Falls last
I rented a dumpster
weekend?
last week, and I had stuff I probably could have sold. And I got tired of looking at it.
It's
bye-bye. I put it in the dumpster.
He's like, this is the most fired up I've seen Sully in forever,
I got
man.
stuck in
Like,
again. I just can't leave the house.
Don't get him
anymore.
going on dogs.
You can't leave the house.
I just can't leave the house.
Don't get him going on dogs.
So can we call on Seth before he has an aneurysm?
He's got to pee again. All right, so what's going on, P-boy?
So I live in South Glens Falls, and you've been in my neighborhood before, so you know how easy it is to get to my house. This weekend, there were so many garage sales to pull in my neighborhood.
Selling
it took
shit.
me 25 minutes.
Can I ask a question?
Sure, go ahead, RJ.
How many of these sales are actually taking place in a garage?
Oh, 0 of them.
It's garage by name only. Garage by name only.
Porch, lawn, the whole thing. You know.
I'm not opposed to you.
curb.
I'm not opposed to you having a garage sale, Dan Minor on a Saturday. It's your own little.
You're not
thing,
going to see one at our house.
I'm just using it as an
I
example.
put the shit out there at the
But
sidewalk.
But
and
if
they take-
everybody on your fucking street has one, you can't get down the road.
Don't they know Sully's got shit to do on the weekends?
So you're selling shit.
So you're.
I have a question.
Hold on a second here.
All right.
Super chat from Jeff Bean. Good to hear you, Jeff. What's even worse is all the free bins the next day for all the meth e-biker riders.
There you go.
that take naps and.
Go ahead. You started.
Well, don't take a nap in one.
It's a common known fact that they like broccoli salad.
No, they don't. They can't afford the
I
broccoli
know.
salad.
Anyway, it's just.
So, at what point did you just go and just give up trying to travel over the weekend?
Well, it's, in full disclosure, I was trying to get to the liquor store to buy a bottle of scotch. So I may have been a little ornery. But no, just stop.
You should have
it.
put up
Throw your
the
shit in the
backlight.
garbage. It's not worth anything.
Hold on a second. Super chat. Sarah Jane checking in. Have you ever had a chance to see Warrensburg garage sale?
Yeah,
it could be
I
quite
don't
the trek
fucking
to get
get
to
it.
work or anywhere else.
Preach on, girlfriend.
I've been.
Johnny's.
I will
so
tell
right.
you a story though. At the Warrensburg garage sale one year,
You went to the garage sale.
No,
You go there to buy
I
shit?
used to work at a. I used to work at a Subway.
Where haven't you worked?
You worked at a Subway?
So
you
I
were
had
a sandwich artist?
Yes. Yes.
Ooh.
So I had a full-time job. I was 22 or 23, and I was drinking every night.
That was it?
And I-
No,
so I
not
pulled
like
a
now.
few leaves around. So I got a part-time job working at the Subway in Warrensburg.
So you can pay for your drinks.
When was this? I was 1991, 92.
All right, Kenny, wrap it up.
You probably were waited on
Yes, I
by the century.
It probably was. Yeah.
So I worked the Warrensburg garage. I must have made 1,000 fucking sandwiches that day.
Oh my god.
He's going there, putting more mayonnaise on there. The mayonnaise is out.
I got to get out at 10 and then go to Sandy's.
Don't do that again.
So you were a sandwich artist?
Yeah.
Since Sully
I was.
mentioned mayonnaise, can I ask a
You
question?
had a pizza shop.
I owned a pizza shop,
Yeah, you
pizza
did.
sub shop.
So what's
This
that?
is an age-old question. He
Sure.
mentioned mayonnaise. Hellman's or Cane's?
Oh, come on.
What?
Hellman's or Cane's?
I didn't know there was a Cane's. Hellman's. Who's the other guy? Who's the other imposter?
That's the point.
Was it Kraft's got some kind of mayonnaise crap too?
So what do we have at the house? Hellman's, right?
I would
Does
certainly.
anybody
we-
not like mayonnaise?
Hellman's real mayonnaise.
He
all
does,
right?
oh yeah, he does it.
All the other stuff is
He
real.
likes mayonnaise.
So, like, if you
I
had
don't like mayonnaise
So
or
what do you?
mayonnaise.
What
I
about a turkey club? What do you put on a turkey club?
Nothing.
mustard?
Miracle Whip.
I like mustard.
Little mustard, dude. Dude,
Miracle.
I was
I put more than
traumatized as
mustard.
a kid.
I actually like mustard more than mayonnaise.
My-
I got
my
a turkey
Hold on a
sandwich.
second.
My older sister.
Super chat. Tim Jackstad checking in with Duke's mayonnaise. You know, because
Okay.
when you want a good mayonnaise and you want it real creamy, you want to check on the Duke.
When they drop the bucket on your head after they have a bowl game, and whatever coach wins, they drop the freaking.
They shoot a
bucket.
load of mayonnaise off?
No, they take a bucket. They take a bucket of that mayonnaise and drop it on the winning coach's head.
Oh, good.
Super chat from Big Money Ron. Did Sully get lotto blocked when he was trying to get his bottle of scotch?
Nothing,
that can't
nothing gets
happen.
in my way of a bottle of scotch.
Have you ever got lotto blocked at a liquor store? 'Cause
No.
no.
There's some liquor stores that have
I
the.
don't even know if Tim's. I go to Tim's. I'm not sure if they even have a lot. They all do though, right?
No, Michelle doesn't have it.
No.
I go to Michelle's. That's where we go. We go to Orapollo's.
Yeah.
You know, that's Some people, that's a self-serve.
You can just take shit from that. Right? Did you get all the,
for some people, it's just a self-serve.
If you work there, it's free.
No, not anymore. Super chat from Big Money Ron. Has the senior citizen bus yet arrived? Did Pete save a table for all of his cougars?
It's empty.
Wow, it's empty. They're all in bed.
Yeah, they're all gone. Yeah.
Super chat. Oh, from Nine Toe. This is a great platform to start selling tickets to the Pete Cloutier Celebrity Roast. You know that's true because the truth is Mike Romeo and the Romeo Auto Group has already said they will pay for everything for the Pete Cloutier Celebrity Roast.
Really? I thought
Whether
this
it's
was it.
No. For a real celebrity roast. Like Ninto, to benefit Op Santa Claus and the Small Business Challenge.
Do we know enough celebrities?
Oh, no, just us.
Just us. He's a celebrity.
Oh, here we go. Another super chat. Canes, the imitation helmets.
You won't find Canes in fucking Beans Country Store, goddamn.
No, you're not going to find that shit there. No.
Cane's
way.
is
I got a
gross.
question for
Is it? Is it lumpers?
No, it's like Hunt's ketchup compared to Heinz. It's gross.
Well,
you have a question for me?
I got a question for Sully.
Ketchup on occasions. Not
You're from
horrible.
Warrensburg.
So this is.
Yeah, I know.
This
That
is Ask
explains a
Sully.
lot, doesn't it?
Sully. Okay.
Dear Sully.
No,
Thicker.
I heard on the show before.
Listen, if that's the only ketchup available, I'll do it. Sorry, Pete.
Heard on the show before that you got upset with dogs. Is this worse than the thing you had to go through to get through South Glens Falls? Having the dog situation that you were involved in.
The dogs don't affect me directly. I just think you're an idiot.
That's no way to talk to Pete.
You bring. Don't tell me you fucking bring your dog.
No, I don't have
you
a
dog.
No,
You're
I don't
a
have
cat guy.
I'm a cat guy. But did
Oh,
you
and
have
by
a
the way,
Whoa.
were you doing cats on leashes today? Was that your guys' bit today? Was that because of? Did I ever tell you that story? I dated a girl.
Which one?
Is she a lesbian too?
Nah,
It can't be one or two.
neither one of them.
That wasn't necessarily a date. All right, go ahead, Sully.
Why?
Whoa!
You open. Hey.
What's that, Sully? Oh!
You opened. What's this got to do with dogs?
Super chat, Jeff Hamill. No chance you dated a girl.
The guy that's head bobbing on a fish.
He needs to walk down the street and see what's going on around him because he didn't see us all waving at him today.
I dated a girl one time and she had 2 cats. And one day she said, "You want to go for a walk?"
Did you let him outside?
I don't know. I don't give off the "I'll go for a walk" vibe, but whatever. I'll go for a walk. She said, "Hold on, let me get the leashes." And I went, "What?"
So you
Hold on. I go, "What?" She goes, "The leashes." I said, "For what?"
She
She goes, "We're gonna bring the cats." I
Oh,
said,
yeah.
"You have fucking leashes," and I go, "I can't do that." And she
you
goes, "Well,
imagine-
why?" She goes, "If fucking Jeff Mead drives by, and I'm walking a fucking cat with a leash, that can't happen."
So what is
No.
Jen doing with the cats?
It wasn't Jeff. I said, "No, I can't do that. If he drives by and sees me walking a cat on a leash,
So let me get this right. You
Oh, if
had a
it's me.
leash on Jeff Mead.
So
If
no,
I see you
I
outside
didn't go
walking
for
a
a
cat-
walk with the cat on a leash. I was like,
So
"Are you
how
kidding
much-
me right now?"
How much sooner was it that you called things off after the pussy walk there on the leash?
Yeah, really.
So you got the pussy on a leash there.
Yeah.
Go, whack!
I'm not gonna throw him under the bus. Is this when you lived next to the high
Stop.
school?
And you 2 cats?
I fucking hate
Wait a
you
minute.
so much.
Two
There was
cats.
2 cats.
2 cats. On
So-
Two
leashes.
leashes.
So everybody would get their own leash and their own cat.
So
it's
you'd be
very
wrangling some
equitable.
pussy then.
Pussy walk. That's what it was. Whoa.
Super chat. Jeff Hamill checking in once again.
Still
let's see.
deep throating the fish.
First time putting pussy on a leash.
Is that a brick roll?
2 cats, 1
That
cup.
was funnier than.
Probably fucking piranha.
So how much sooner? Seriously. So you're with this chick, and then she goes, "We're gonna take the pussies for a walk."
Yeah.
And then you're like, "I'm not going out walking a pussy because Jeff Mead will see me." And you say, "Hey."
I'll tell you
and
after
the
that.
rest of us afterwards. How much sooner was it that you just said, "All right, listen,
I have no
the pussy on the leash, we're done."
Were they all on
We're
a leash,
done.
or was just there one? There wasn't.
I don't think they had any free range pussy. I just think that one, I think both of them were both on.
I
the,
so
Sound
hope
like
my-
that farm
I so
race.
hope my granddaughter.
What's this got to do with dogs?
This went off the beaten
Ladies and
path
gentlemen,
fast.
Pete
Big Cloutier! Yay!
Pizza cat guy.
I don't take my pussy out for a walk.
Don't get too comfortable because you say that tomorrow morning, we're both out of a job.
I won't. I promise.
You just stunned me.
But I did take.
Say that again.
I did
Say
take
it again.
I did take the pussycat, my
Yes,
big
you can say
pussycat,
pussycat, I believe.
out for a walk in the backyard.
You just
I
can't
did.
count the
Yeah.
pussies.
Super chat. Jeff Hamill again. Way cooler if Jeff Mead was on a horse.
You can't count.
Listen,
Could
I
be
don't,
a
there's
fucking-
only,
You gotta get out of
Hey.
fucking horse.
there's
Could
only
be
so
a-
many Shetland ponies around.
I was gonna say Shetland pony. You
He ran,
freaking serious?
he ran one in the Belmont.
It's still running.
I'll buy him a donkey.
Super chat. Big Money Ron chicken. Does that make Sully a dominatrix? Did the leash come with a wipe and a chain too?
I'm hoping he thought whipping chain.
Yeah, but a
Yeah,
wipe and chain.
no.
Wipe,
Yeah.
whip, same thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna be 55.
Super chat. Tim Jackstad checking in. Are you saying there was one on each end of the leash? Or were there 2 separate leashes?
Yeah, that's a weird thing.
Oh, that
Well,
would-
no, I think what he's trying to say is there was a pussy on each side of the leash, no
It's
matter what was going
Super chat. Jeff Hamill checking in once again. They actually have
worth a Google.
They have Shetland pony racing with smaller jockeys. It's worth the Google.
Dude, change your picture.
Hold on a second here. So if anybody knows about midget ponies and
Yeah,
midget people
right
riding,
there.
so
Oh
coach.
God, here we go.
All right. So
Here we go.
would you be putting money on a midget on a Shetland pony?
Why
Yeah.
you always come to me with midget stuff?
Why? Yeah. Well, we can't until next week on the show. We have our buddy Otis. Otis Miller's on the show.
Not a midget.
No,
Midget.
he's not a midget.
Fucking
But
big
Does he
boy.
like
He
clowns?
scared the shit out of me the other day.
speaking of scared of shit, guess what Otis is scared the shit of?
Oh, he's scared
Midgets.
Midgets.
Midgets?
Is he
Wow.
is
There's
scared?
there's a thing for that. There's a fucking name.
Midgetitis?
No. I don't think it's called that.
It's not elephantitis. That's something else.
Yeah, that's when you got a big foot. Yeah.
That's got a
Shadow.
big what?
Shadow.
A big
Shadow,
foot.
figure it
Yeah.
out.
Producer.
Bigfoot.
Yeah, but Otis is definitely. We were in the DR. We'll talk about this next week.
Yeah,
You better have a coach here with
Does
the
anybody
snowball.
know-
then.
Oh!
Does
It's-
that-
oh, there's a
Is
little.
that
Mike,
Sky Low?
oh my God! Look at
All right. Okay. So okay.
Oh.
There is anchondroplasia
Oh, yeah. There you go.
phoba. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
what
yeah.
is it?
And
And
anchondroplasia
Lisa makes guest
phobia.
appearance. Lisa.
Lisa, ladies and
We
gentlemen.
love her.
Our silent partner.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's easier just to say he's scared of midgets. 'Cause
Yeah,
I just
Yeah.
throwing that
Oh,
out
man.
we'll
there.
get into that next week with Otis, and we'll see what sets him off about midgets.
What does Otis do for work? What's his gig?
He's a welder by
Welder
trade,
by trade,
and
see?
what he also is he's a big ass bouncer. You don't want to mess with Otis.
No.
Those hands mean business.
I was a bouncer.
I did a wedding
You were
once.
what? Wait a minute.
I was
Hold on.
What you got?
That was when
You were
somebody
the-
was sick. And he had
I did a wedding once up to the Fort William Henry, and
Oh, geez.
one of the guests at the thing was a guy.
Fucking
with
General
that-
Custer was fucking.
No, that he played. the guy that was the mayor of Munchkinland was there at the wedding. Yeah, there you go.
One of the little people.
One of the little people, yeah.
Wow.
Coach, where were you know,
So our man Otis will be here with us next week, and we'll get into the whole midget thing.
My granddaughter's texting me that she's watching, so I can only imagine.
Oh. Which granddaughter?
Vera. Hi, Vera.
Hi, Vera.
Hi, Vera. How you doing, honey?
Vera, I apologize.
You might want to go to bed. Once again, grandparents of the year. Here we are.
Yay!
And that is what's setting Sully off. Brought to you by Beans Country Store. What do you got for me, Seth? You put your picture back up.
Don't forget, next week is Monday.
It's a Monday show next week. They got something going on up here at the bullpen. So we will be here the day after our birthday, Saul Dog. So the day after, maybe.
God willing. I still got friends that got the under. They're calling me every morning to see if I answer.
Yeah,
you guys have plans?
I was gonna say, yeah. Is there a big, big birthday bash celebration going on somewhere? Because I haven't gotten the invite. Am I getting big time here, man?
It's Father's Day as well, so it's a tough day.
Yeah. Okay, right on. Yeah.
Every once in a while, it falls on Father's Day.
Yeah, and you see when you walk into our houses, you see those Father of the Year plaques. You got one for Saul, you got one for Minoran. It's a special time.
The fathers always get fucked. No one cares.
It's a made.
The mothers clean up. The fathers.
Hallmark whipped up another one. That's all.
I just did it right.
It is Papa's Day.
What are you saying, Lisa? You got something to say? I got a
any
microphone.
You don't have any kids, do you?
I got a microphone.
I got a cat.
What? You just never.
No. The Mother's Day is fine. What the Dad's Day? Who cares?
No, they don't care.
That's the thing.
I come up.
No, Pete is smart. He doesn't have any kids or
Yeah,
anything like that. So he's just
Daddy knows of.
Okay.
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
I have a sister.
Yeah.
Oh, that one that does the SPCA thing.
Yeah.
Right?
His name's
Does
Herb.
she have kids?
At least she answers me about dogs.
Does she have?
He's still on the dog thing?
Yeah, well,
Go ahead. Talk about dogs.
No, talk about dogs?
Yeah. What do you want to talk about?
No, I just said dogs irritated you. I guess you were
It's
at
not the dogs that irritate me.
It's the people with the
the
dog.
people with the dog.
Yes.
Okay. That dog didn't buy a ticket and go by himself. I mean,
No, fucking Jeff Mead would sell him one if he could make $5.
He would.
So would Pete. You know that.
Yeah.
You know that.
It's not the dogs. The dogs have no control.
It's the people with the dogs
that can't go into a store without bringing their dog. I just
a little yappy ass dog.
I'm going to bail you out here. Super chat. All right. So Big Money Ron asking, how about donkey basketball? Pete, you could ride Dominic.
That damn donkey. I hate that thing. I hate that dog.
Who the fuck is that?
It's a Christmas
You
song.
know a donkey named Dominic?
All right. So
it's a Christmas song.
Super chat. Big Money Ron checking in. Sully, since your birthday is on Father's Day, do you expect 2 gifts?
Yeah, right.
No, I'd just be happy.
He already has
call
2.
me. Sean will forget, and Michael's a sentimental one, and I'll get 2 gifts from Michael. Oh, that's a trick. Sean will have no idea.
They don't call you?
That's Father's Day or your
What's
birthday?
that?
They don't call you?
Oh, they call him. All right.
Michael, yes. Sean, no.
Sean's got things going on.
You call your fucking father on Father's Day? Come on.
Sean was on a dating site this week.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, boy.
He's been
Where's this
He's
going?
been doing Brazil.
No wonder he doesn't call you.
Star Wars.
He's too busy wiping right.
He's been on a Brazilian.
What?
Oh, Jesus.
Hold on. I want you to get the look at this. Jeff Hamill with the super chat. Hope the new photo is up to Sully's standards. It's Sully with a big pussy.
Oh, boy. Yeah, open mouth, insert foot.
Bravo, young man.
Hey!
Jeff Hamill, ladies and gentlemen.
Open mouth, insert foot, and too vigorous.
Wow.
And
Well
that
done,
is what's
Jeffrey.
setting Sully off. Brought to you by Beans Country
Boy,
Store.
what a great
At
segue.
Ridge and Sunnyside. And we'll be up to see you soon, Jeff. All right. We're going to take one more break. We'll be back with more with Pete Cloutier here with Talkin' Smack, week number 34 at the Bullpen. Back with more after this.
Yeah.
By High Society in Hudson Falls, located at 345 Main Street in Hudson Falls. This dispensary offers cannabis enthusiasts a chance to indulge in the brand's premium products, including the highly sought-after Bubble Hash and Frosted Hash Ball. With an emphasis on quality and potency, Silly Nice continues to set standards for cannabis products that elevate the user's experience. For use only for adults 21 and over, keep out of reach of children and pets. In case of accidental ingestion or overconsumption, contact the Poison Center. Consume responsibly. By Alan B. Powers, CPA. The Allenby Powers firm is one of the leading firms in the area. By combining our expertise and experience and the energy of our staff, each client receives close personal and professional attention. Their high standards, service, and specialized staff spell the difference between outstanding performance and the other firms. We make sure that every client is served by the expertise of the whole firm. Allenby Powers firm is responsive. Companies who choose the firm rely on competent advice and fast, accurate personnel. They provide total financial services to individuals, large and small businesses, and other agencies too. Their high service quality and raving fan clients are the result of commitment to excellence. Allenby Powers will answer all of your questions as they impact both your tax and financial situations. The Allenby Powers Agency welcomes you to contact them anytime. And by Jim's Glass Service, 6 2nd Street in Queensbury. Jim's Glass Service, hey! Thanks for the break. Jim's Glass Service offers the best service for all your commercial and residential glass and window needs. A division of Fish's Majestic Enterprises. Jim's Glass Service is a trusted glass company located in Queensbury, specializing in both commercial and residential glass services. With their team of skilled professionals, they provide top-notch glass installations and repairs, ensuring customer satisfaction and quality craftsmanship. Jim's Glass Service, hey! Thanks for the break. Brought to you by Old School Pest Control at oldschoolpestcontrol.com. John Herbley, the owner of Old School Pest Control, has over 20 years of experience in pest control, providing top-level pest control and putting your needs first. Do you have a pest problem? Old School Pest Control can handle any of your pest issues, walking you through the process to help you understand why Old School Pest Control does what they do. Old School Pest Control provides home and commercial pest control services. Whatever your pest problem is, whether it's big or small, Old School Pest Control has the knowledge to get your pest problems taken care of efficiently and in a timely manner. Give John Herbley a call now for your pest control problems at 518-724-6440 or online at oldschoolpest.com.
But if you've got an issue or whatever you're having issues with your screen, you're fine. Yeah. But you can't. Yeah, I don't.
I go back on it.
Yeah, no, you look fine.
You look fine.
No, but my screen blacks out.
You can't see. Yeah, there you go. Now you're back. We've got a reminder once again, as we said, Otis Miller will be joining us. Our good buddy Otis. Now you ran into Otis for the first time Saturday at the Duckmont.
It scared me a little.
Yeah,
that happens a lot, by the way.
You get scared?
You get scared? Well, yeah, but no. Since I've doing the podcast but on the radio, all these guys. I don't know who they are,
and I
hear about them on the air. So when I got a big bastard like Otis come up to me, and I don't.
And Otis has lost a bunch of weight.
I've been around a long time. He could be mad at me for something back in the 90s. I don't know.
Well, the whole thing is, he goes back further.
How old of a guy is Otis?
Otis is in his. How old's Otis? 48? 45?
He's a big boy.
Let's. What is this?
It's a super chat.
Super chat. I can't see. I hope the new photo is up to Sully standards.
Yeah, Jeff.
Yeah, way better.
Much bigger fish.
Wow! Wow! Look at you.
You're really out of its ass, though.
You're handling the tuna like that. And we got to say thanks to Donna and Brian. So
always. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Cake.
Birthday cakes for the 80-year-old, for the 55-year-old to be, and the 60-year-old to be. Thank you so much.
When is your actual birthday?
Cake. I had it last Monday.
Yeah.
I was in Vegas.
June 2th.
Sorry, I missed it.
Yeah. So didn't I. I mean, after about 12 Bloody Marys, I missed a lot.
Oh, my God.
I don't know how you drink 12.
Dano is AD day number
I wasn't
one.
driving.
If you apply yourself, Sully, you can drink anything.
You can do that.
That's a lot.
Sully?
Tomato juice.
Well, I'm saying anybody. If you apply
Well, there's
yourself,
vodka. He can't drink vodka. I could drink
Do
vodka.
you have it really spiced like a lot of horseradish?
No, just a little horseradish and a couple olives and the lime, and you're all set. Let it rip.
Do you chew on the celery?
I was gonna say, are
No,
you
you
like
get
Bugs
celery.
Bunny
No
with the
celery.
celery?
You got no celery stuff?
No celery. You got the olives instead.
How do you like yours, Coach?
Bloody Mary?
Yeah.
Can go either way.
Go either way. I actually haven't really had a
Mix
lot,
it with
but
milk.
celery in it when I did have it.
Yeah, I just can't. I can't stand the taste. I can't stand the taste.
No,
of
A Bloody Mary or vodka?
No, not. But I think we were in New Jersey. We were down seeing Max Weinberg, and we went to this restaurant. Lisa, Jen, you and me. We went to this place, and Lisa got this Bloody Mary that was.
Oh, yeah,
remember the size of that freaking thing? I mean, like had a tower on top of it had like all sorts of meats, and
vegetables, the whole
and
thing.
shrimps and lobsters, and a side of beef and whatever else. It was a big one. I mean, there's some of
ribs. Doesn't matter.
Some of these, they really go overboard on what's on top of the Bloody Mary. I have an allergy to potato juice, so I can't.
Yeah, you can't take. You don't like that stuff.
I have an
Well,
allergy.
allergy is a strong word. It's more of an aversion, I think.
Yeah.
I have the same aversion. I really do.
Yeah, potato juice and agave juice. They're two juices that I should not get anywhere near.
Yeah, I'm with you, buddy.
What's the second one?
Agave. We'll talk about that next week with Otis.
It's tequila.
I got a question. I want to run around the table.
Oh, so you're going.
All
right.
Pete's got questions.
Petey. TV, watching commercials on TV. Give me a commercial, snacks that you absolutely hate. You turn the channel every time it comes on. One or two. Which one?
Depends.
Depends commercial?
Yeah.
You turn it right
It
off.
depends on what or the actual commercial.
No, the one about.
Hi, how are you today? Quit smoking.
I hate that.
That's a good one.
I can't stand that one.
That's a good one.
It's not a commercial though.
It is a commercial.
It's a commercial.
It's a public service
Hey,
announcement.
Thank you.
On TV. That's
still got- they got
And then it says she died like a week later.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly.
The smoker.
right.
Yeah, the one that was that one. Yeah.
You never smoked though, so what do you care?
But it's actually
You've
not.
never tried a cigarette?
No, I
Who's
I
that,
smoked those
Coach?
in the core.
Did you?
Yeah.
I've never tried one. Anybody else never tried a cigarette?
Well,
Never.
Coach.
A commercial I can't
Yeah,
stand.
you get on TV, whatever, in the middle of one of your games or whatever, Yeah. Come on.
Actually, you know what's weird about my TV? I don't know what's going on.
For some reason, I don't get commercials.
yes.
It's the most amazing thing.
Yes.
Well, there's no commercials on
No, I
Pornhub.
get but what annoys me is they got some kind of
They got Ginger Lynn and Tracy Lords.
No, there'll be some like national commercials, and then I'll get.
Which one did he have?
Pornhub.
On a
Pornhub
with stupid music.
Pornhub?
On a wheel. Yeah.
What
He
the
said
hell are
TV
you?
commercials,
Well, at least that's
not
what John
internet.
Pratt told me.
What is
He
that?
said TV commercials, not internet.
I know that's on my TV. I have internet TV.
Oh, good for you.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right,
no,
yeah.
no,
No commercial.
But I'll get a couple nationals, and all of a sudden I'll get this stupid mouse.
Right,
on
yeah,
a
no,
wheel,
yeah, I know
and it
what
just
you're
plays
talking
this
about.
stupid
Yeah,
music.
either
That annoys me.
Either that, or you get the same commercial that will play like 4 times in a row.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, like if you're
Yeah.
streaming something.
Yeah, that's
on
what it is.
Peacock or
It's
something
really
like
weird.
that.
Jump
Hold
across-
on a second.
Yeah.
Super chat from Jeff Hamill again.
Yeah.
He's a real comedian. Sully has an aversion of feline gland juice.
Oh,
You know what that is?
No.
Pussy juice.
You stupid, John.
Whoa.
All right, so RJ.
RJ.
Which one?
There's got to be one up there. You see a lot of them.
Oh, my favorite. Thanks to Jardiance, my A1C level is so low.
I take once daily, Jardiance.
I would like to
and
shoot
they're
them.
Dancing and the whole crap. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Sully?
I wish to God I had drinking the water at Camp Lejeune. I would love to be part of that
Oh,
fucking
listen,
class action.
we're waiting for the lawsuit.
Is that a
for 20
commercial?
Listen, it's funny, but we're waiting
Oh, yeah.
for the lawsuit.
Yeah,
for
the
29
lawsuit,
pounds.
yeah.
Right. But
Really?
the one I really,
Oh,
really
yeah.
hate is the stupid Sarah McLachlan one with the dead dogs.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
will remember.
What?
Or not quite dead dogs.
We
We're on the way out.
finally got info about dogs.
What
Sad
channel?
Brad should do that fucking commercial.
What channels are you guys watching?
Hold on a second. Super chat from Little Matty. Coach, that the time slot for the local insert where your local station would run their ads.
Yes.
That's what it's called.
That's what it
Oh,
is.
yeah.
Now,
There you go.
you don't have any local insert.
No.
Put that
You
back
don't-
up.
No insert. Huh?
It's
No
just
insert.
like
Wow.
Pornhub.
How about the commercials about
Sorry.
the Housewives of Atlanta? All right. So,
God.
do you ever catch those when you're watching
They should all
Bravo?
be shot.
Bravo.
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 So, Sully, what commercial bust your nuts?
Yeah. What's a nugger?
Did I just give it to
Yeah,
you?
you just
You
said-
did. I'm sorry.
Johnny.
It's the cake.
Especially once they recently started going animated. The fucking puppies and babies not included.
Oh,
dude,
hate,
seriously,
There-
like
you're with Pete.
Oh,
what is it? No,
okay.
puppies and
It's
babies.
a car dealer down at all.
Oh, Andy Can doesn't
Andy
like
Can
that
has
one.
all sorts of fight
He's
up
all
about
on
it,
board.
man.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
What
dude.
is
Yeah.
it?
Seriously, it's the
It's how Kias.
It's
all
Kia,
Kia.
yeah.
Kia
Puppies
yeah.
and babies not included.
Yeah,
Watch your
puppies and
freaking
babies,
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
You ever
they've
see your
gone-
goddamn kids?
Did
I
you
wouldn't
used to
want
work for
either.
them?
Only because you can't get away with it.
They're like 20.
Hold on. Did you guys hear what I said?
What?
I said that John, didn't you just used to work for them?
I did, yeah. Back it was like about
Used to
20
work
years
for
There you
ago.
go. There's
Kia?
get that out of here.
What'd you do
Yeah,
for
get the. I was gonna say, get that. Yeah, get that.
What
Oh,
did
yeah.
Like, no, dude, no.
Yeah, they got-
Ah!
Oh,
what did you used to do?
Ah, there it is.
They're all-
there it is. I'll
They're
get
all
that out of
singing
there,
and
man.
screaming
So,
and yelling.
the one
Don't wanna
that
give
gets to
them
me
anything.
Yeah.
is they got the old people crap, and the people are shopping around for old people insurance and shit.
Oh yeah.
So they got this one woman that comes on. She's got these glasses. Like the one side is like this big. I just, well, I don't know. I just, I'm like, every time I see that bitch, I just want to go and.
Can I give you one more?
Sure, go ahead.
Tom Selleck with the reverse mortgage.
Oh, like he's got to sell shit to stay alive.
No, we're not going to fuck you over with this reverse mortgage.
There's something about this. Magnum PI wants another super chat coming in here. This one from Little Maddie. Any commercial for a drug where they talk about the side effects that cause issues between the genitalia and the anus. Why does your medication mess with the taint?
Yeah,
Jardius, my friend. Jardius.
Yeah, just in case if you ever hear the words perineum, that's exactly what he's talking
Yeah.
about.
Perineum is the taint?
Yeah, perineum,
that's
yes,
where it is.
Exactly.
That's
That's the medical term, the
Do you want me to-
perineum.
I
So
thought-
you hear
hold on.
that.
I thought they could see ghosts.
Can I say it?
How do you know that this is?
I know
because
it.
of these flipping commercials. I was like, what the hell is a perineum?
No,
And I
Dan,
looked it up.
You
That
looked
was
it up.
funnier. Fucking Dr. Google, man. It'll tell you
Dano.
anything, man.
I actually had like a problem in that.
And your
area.
perineum?
Yeah.
Look at RJ going, I had a problem
I had
in
a
this
problem.
area. Like,
Right.
I
It
don't
was
know
like-
why you're doing this.
So I had,
RJ.
'cause I had,
Right? Like you're fucking.
I had a surgeon.
Did this to you?
A
You got a
perineum
surgeon
is-
fisting you?
No, I'm not going to mention names. I'm not going to
I
mention
wouldn't
names.
fucking either. Was it your gym teacher?
Shut up. It was before I went swimming. So this surgeon drew two balls. He drew two balls and then he drew like a unit. No. And then
You can say the word penis.
I said, I kind of get it. And he said, well, he didn't want to damage my urethra.
Oh, your urethra. What does that have to do with your perineum?
I didn't know guys had a urethra, to be honest. I thought it was like a female. I thought it was like a vulva.
Little.
It's not like you can go home and Google it.
Romeo owns a vulva dealership.
So this guy, hey,
Wow.
he literally drew a picture of my balls and my dick.
I really, at the moment, feel sorry
Who
for
the hell's your
RJ's
doctor?
girlfriend. I'm just saying.
I kept barking.
So your taint was not tainted?
This is a few years ago, and I had
You had taint issues.
I had a serious problem with perineum. And if you know what the perineum is,
Put some birthday cake on it.
that's more scotch, Sully.
Rub some tussin on it, it'll be okay.
Tussin. The tussin will make it all better.
All better.
dude.
The one I hate
Cable
is the,
Finique.
is the goddamn one they have for Plexiderm. Where the lady's got the mirror, she says, oh my God, is that me? No, who the fuck you think of that? What an ugly bitch. She could buy a tub of that stuff in a woodhouse.
Now, can I ask Pete a question? 'Cause
Oh,
Sure, I don't care. He's up past his bedtime.
he's older than fucking Methuselah over here. So, did they ever put Methuselah? She was a.
Did you ever put Vaseline on your taint?
She's
No,
the one with the
no,
snakes.
no.
Okay.
She wants the snakes in
Do you
her hand,
remember?
right?
Do you remember methylate?
A what?
No, it's a medication. It's called methylate.
No, no.
It's basically iodine.
It's iodine. Okay, all right.
You used it. You had to have that.
Oh, iodine, yeah.
Yeah.
Mercurochrome, they called it.
No, methylate.
Methylate.
Yes.
So
like
it was
if-
a variation of
I would
something.
run when they bring that shit out. You get like a
Oh, cunt.
get like
Oh,
a
yeah.
simple puncture, and they Well, we got to put methylate on it.
What do you call mercurochrome?
It would. Well,
that to save the baby. What the heck?
Did you ever have Save the Baby rubbed on your taint?
Oh, I didn't have any taint problems.
It came out his nose.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen!
I knew I'd get it out of it.
On your taint?
Yes.
I did it finally.
We did it. We got him.
We have landing. Yes.
That came right out the nose.
That was
Did you go
good.
back in the glass? You didn't waste it, did you?
Hey, well, now he's got some snotty scotch.
I'll let you finish this.
No, John. No.
Wow. That's
You're trying to get the snot shot?
yeah. That's
Get out of here! It's a fucking paparazzi.
Oh my God! And Seth's going, what the hell's going on back there? I'm over here in the crib just chilling out. I'm not doing anything. The next thing I know, you got snot scotch
That
going on.
fucking hurt.
Well.
Oh man, I scored a touchdown.
Wow.
Oh, you're an asshole.
So Pete, let me ask you, did you have fun tonight?
Oh yeah, it was a good time. Yeah.
You ready to do another one?
Oh sure. This is very similar to a colonoscopy.
Hey, do you have your phone with you, right?
Oh yeah.
Well,
It's right there. Yeah, I got it. No, it's really my gun.
Do you have a picture of Mickey? Because I'm not sure if she is even really a person.
I do have a photo. I
Can
do.
I see
I
her?
do. I will haul one out.
Has everybody here met Mickey?
Oh, yeah.
She's
Oh, yeah,
actually
yeah.
A person?
Yeah,
Is she like
Everybody's met her? Okay,
Yes.
I have not.
Yeah.
I
Mickey's
can I
an
see a
absolute
picture of her?
sweetheart.
I want to see the girl that fell for you.
Whoa.
You're sitting right in front of him.
That was an arranged marriage.
There you go. Yeah. Oh yeah.
What?
By the Village
I
Elders?
I got a pretty good deal. I got only cost 2 camels, a duck, and a chicken.
What are you gonna do when
Was
she
there
gets
an
her
endowment?
eyesight?
Huh?
That's
What
what
are
it
you gonna
was.
do when she gets her eyesight back?
I took this photo when she was in a coma. It's all right.
No, but
Coma, comma, still a pause.
I just
Dan took it. Matter of fact.
yeah, you took my senior photo, and
I did,
I
yeah.
took your photo of you as a senior.
That's right.
So
yeah.
that's
It works, doesn't it?
I just got to say this.
The
You know,
gym teacher took pictures of everybody. I'm sorry, I'm dumb.
Wow.
But that's still dumb.
Paradigm or whatever the hell the taint is called.
Bet your coach knew, not you.
Right, coach. We just won today. Let's go over swim at coach's house. I just spit too.
All right, I'm done.
I just got to say this. You know, we all hang out at the radio ranch except for RJ because he's getting ready to come in here.
I'll come down if I can bring some ginger ale.
Yeah, bring ginger ale. I don't care. But when we're in the morning and we're carrying on like we do, and it's just like, it's the best. It really is the best. I mean, it's a lot of fun. The last 28 years working with your brother, I enjoy it. We have a lot of fun together. We work hard. But I can't say thanks enough for the last 28. I really do appreciate it.
Same here, buddy. That's why I have not retired. And,
wait. You want to show your picture of your wife again?
Yeah, okay.
She don't want you home.
She was stuffed in that one. Yeah.
You know what just hit me? You look like the guy that landed the plane in the Hudson. Sully.
Sully
doesn't he?
like Sully.
Does he a little bit?
Oh my God! Yeah. Sully sitting next to Sully.
Huh.
This is good.
Go figure.
I thought he looked more like Uncle Rico.
Does he a little bit?
And what does Sully mean again?
If you want, we can take a quick one up to the Warren County Airport. I'll take you for a little buzz.
Hey, Dano, they've both been bombing all night.
So, Pete, thanks for staying up late. Appreciate it, brother.
I appreciate you guys inviting me over to. I know we have a fun time. Yeah. And I'll go home.
I honestly can't wait to see what he's going to be like because I know he's going to get there about an hour before I do, anyway.
Drink some warm milk.
How he's going to be in the morning? Because
he'll be there.
I know he'll be there,
all right, huh?
but it's like the equvalent of you and I staying up till about 2-3 o'clock in the morning.
I did a stupid thing. When I got to Vegas last time, I stayed up 24 plus hours nonstop, and boy, I could tell it the next day.
Orally or rectally?
Both.
We're back next Monday night. Monday night, we're here upstairs here at the Bullpen with our man Otis Miller joining us Monday night at 7. Big thanks to you, Snacks. Glad you had the baby. If you missed it, there's Romeo Pelton right there.
That's not really it, right?
Yeah, it
is. Dude, that thing that.
No, that's bigger than
fuck you guys. I hate fucking every one of you.
That's a real
and
kidney
I'm busy
stone.
Monday. Thank you.
Don't worry, it can go either way, right, Coach?
I'm trying to help you out, buddy.
See you Monday. RJ, we'll see you downstairs in the bullpen.
I will be here with bells on.
Soul Doggy Dog, as always, and I know I'll see you before Sunday. Happy birthday, brother.
Yeah, happy birthday, Sol.
Happy birthday. Love you, brother. Yep. And John, great job as always.
Thank you.
And Seth back at the ranch or whatever he is, the crib.
Go deflate your inflatables. All right,
Shadow.
That's what
bedtime.
We will see you Monday night, 7 o'clock with Otis Miller on week 35 of Talkin' Smack. We'll see you back here at the bullpen Monday night. See ya.